Well, that's your. No one can see Mr. Hope.
She's there.
She's over there,
She knows her place.
In the corner.
hiding.
Lurking.
Nobody cares.
Waiting to strike.
We ready to start this thing? Are we gonna let that roll for a few minutes? Are you gonna change it at all or not?
You want me to fix it?
If you want to.
You want to be on the show?
I don't
You
really
can be
care.
all in the show.
I don't really care.
Well, I mean, I think that we should do it to where it's maybe not being, the people are not being blinded by the.
Blinded by the light.
Wrapped up like a deuce in the middle of the night. What it says, does not say.
Wrapped up like a beast.
Fake
It
news.
is fake news.
So one thing Corey's got to work on is not whispering, because we have a microphone. I'm serious. We got a microphone way the fuck over there now.
Why is it over there?
Do I have to fucking punch you? Why is it over there? Go ahead.
I don't have any idea.
You do have answers. You know what? Oh, Jesus Christ.
All the lights.
I don't know how to do that. What's this gonna see?
You need some like indirect lighting or something. Lighting that's over there. Track lighting. That's better.
Maybe? I don't know.
You can go
Just turn
over
that
a
light
little
off.
Turn that light off so it happens.
We'll be blind.
Why?
Need to get you a light from back here. Forget my ring light.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, I told you.
Do you have a ring light?
Not here.
You got one though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we're going to set up with that next week.
All right.
Okay. Still out of the shot. That's great.
No, it's easy for you.
Yeah, partially.
You can turn it more to you if you want.
I'm fine. I'm fine right here.
You both need to just get over it. You're now international YouTube stars with a total of 0 people who've seen you or give a damn that you exist right
How the hell are we stars?
now.
How does that make us stop?
International YouTube stars.
Again, no audience doesn't make a star.
Sure does.
No, it doesn't.
That daddy girl made
No.
a shit pile of money.
Because she talks about fornicating with her daddy.
She didn't talk about fornicating with anybody. That was her. The only
She
thing
talked about how she wasn't getting no fornicating.
yeah, that's what she talked about for sure. You can, yeah, you've got control of that, so you can interact if you want to interact with people. There you go, Mr. Hope. Here's this.
No, I can't. Okay.
Now she can't because she broke it. Fuck it, I'm not
Yeah, right
interacting
now.
with a goddamn soul.
Still there.
Rose can interact with them.
Burp, burp, burp.
Put Hope's ass on TV.
Okay. Why is stuff that doesn't need to be live?
Do what?
This is the stuff that doesn't need to be
Oh, I
live.
think this is the best part.
My ass on here. Look, I know it's big, but it doesn't need to be international.
It's like Becky big.
What?
It's like rapper's girlfriend's butt big. Becky. Are we doing it? Are people seeing it? I go back where while the blue.
That ball didn't white. Go ahead, Corey.
They don't want to hear that.
Let everybody in on your little blues song you're singing there for us.
They got them big leg walls and blue. Some broke my king size bed. Oh Lord. I said she got a big ass. Done broke my king size bed.
Oh, anyways, this is Fat Bald and Wine. I think this is our 29th episode.
Yeah.
We've done a thing consistently.
Yeah, we
29 times.
beat most. That's the thing is, like I said, that on average, that a podcast only makes it to 12 episodes. So we beat a lot of those.
And, 21 of those times were when the whole cast.
Yeah. And now we've done another thing. We're on YouTube Live.
No.
Here we are. We're here.
All zero fuckers watching.
That's right, you people.
Nobody gives a shit. That's where we're at.
Well, it's not like we told anyone.
Well, it's not. They say this is where the real creepos will find us, though.
We are the real creepos.
Oh, well, there you go.
Because we're all creeps.
That's right.
We're all weirdos.
Well, mainly Brian.
Yeah, well, he ain't here.
How the hell ain't he here now?
Sodomy 2021 today. Yeah, they had to pack it up real tight this morning before they left.
You.
Maybe they wrapped it up.
Tyree finally got to enter the room.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah,
Entering the room
yeah,
just the first time?
No. He had to come in and pack his clothes up and get the fuck out. That's what happened.
Was he opened up like a gentle flower?
I highly doubt it. Sodomy 2021.
You know what? I've understood what Tyree's problem is. He needs to invite people to his sexual debut.
Oh, yeah.
Or kidnap.
So we learned last week from Dr. Emily is that if you
Who's
have
not a
never,
real fucking doctor, by
if
the way.
you've never had sex, you need. If you've never had sex before, you need to be inviting people to your sexual debut.
We ain't shysters like that fucking bitch. No, not here on Fat, Bald, and White. We'll tell you. Don't invite people to your sexual debut if you're that big and fat and nasty looking. Okay,
Yeah,
don't just give an invite. Okay,
You got to roofie them.
you got to do it with a $20 bill or a 50 or something like that because.
I forgot to bring Brian's girlfriend.
Oh gosh. What
Did you
made
go with the riddle?
I made it. No, I didn't. Actually, I used the extra
it for his pleasure.
the extra magic eraser. So there's magic erasers on either side of it, and because
I don't care how many erasers you
Rough
put in
Rider,
there. You ain't gonna
yeah.
get that out, those memories out of that cup.
and because a lot of people have latex allergies, I used a nitrile glove. So it's a blue glove that's not supposed to have latex allergies.
Jesus Christ, this is just getting nastier and nastier the more we talk about this.
Did you expect anything any different?
No, I didn't expect anything any different. So our mother calls me this week and she's like, "Y'all are the sickest fucks that have ever existed."
Oh, she listened to it?
Yeah, I don't know if she listened to me last week.
Oh, wait, there's
I
more,
told
mother.
her that it gets worse. She's like, "All y'all talk about is cum and dicks," and I'm like,
No, that's not true. We talked about dolphin jelly.
"That's true. We didn't talk about dolphin pussy, was it? It was dolphin pussy jelly, was what it was." Yeah.
That'll mess you up.
So I put together Brian's girlfriend the other day, and I left it on the countertop in the living room.
Right.
And Adam was walking through, and he goes, "Why is there like a homemade fleshlight?" And I'm like, first of all, how do you know that's what that is?
It's the Schmidbergler from IKEA. Some assembly required.
Yeah.
It's all in Swedish, though. The instructions. Schmidberg flurbedaven.
They're flirgulating.
Slightly bitter.
So,
The dingle bob.
oh gosh. Anyway, so Brian's on his way back from Sodomy 2021
Maybe.
today.
We don't know.
No, he is on his way
Oh,
back.
did you speak to him?
I've texted him and he said he wouldn't be back till 9 o'clock tonight. And I said, "Well, fuck you. We'll record this." And we really did better this week, last week, than we did with him in any of the previous weeks. So why not? Why do we need him?
I don't know.
I'm not firing him, but we can do
Not
it without
promoting
him.
him either.
Right.
He'll come back again one day.
Yeah, I mean, someday man, woman won't be around.
Like, you know,
next week.
He does too.
She'd be back in Leslie's bed. His problem.
You,
You sure it's not the other way around?
Leslie's in her bed?
No, it's her problem.
I'm not getting into that.
Somebody
I
did.
don't know that I
Wow, thanks. You just totally.
Ruined your brain for the evening.
Ugh.
No, I've had worse things that have been told to me that ruined
This
my
week?
brain. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Who are you? You didn't even talk to me that much.
I don't need you to ruin my brain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not-
She's good at it now.
What do you think you're special or something?
She's taking the master class. And she's an expert. At ruining
I
her own
actually
brain.
kind of wanted us all to start. Like, I think, so we're doing this thing right now where we're critiquing these podcasts.
Right.
But I think that what we need to do is move on, and we need to
Critique master classes?
It was the master class on comedy by Steve Martin. I think
Well, what
we're
does
funny.
he know about?
Did you take it?
No, I sent it to us.
There's a fucking master class from Dr. Emily. Look, not Dr. Emily.
Take
I
that.
Master
don't
class.
fucking trust master class
Master
anymore.
If you're out there,
We would love to do products.
we will do a master class.
If you get Gordon Ramsay to teach us to cook.
He
He
has
does
a master
I
class.
know, that's why I'm saying that.
I bet
Trying to
you.
get us some free here.
I bet you money. None of it's worth a damn. I bet you, like, if
I
I will
think
say
he teaches you to
this,
cook
I
eggs
learned how to cook Gordon Ramsay's eggs.
with
That's the best way.
fucking butter and fucking salt and
Uh-uh.
fucking pepper.
No. Cream fresh.
Okay.
Sour cream. Best eggs ever.
They are.
Best fucking eggs ever.
That's good, like fucking eggs.
Okay. Nothing else that Gordon Ramsay's ever taught me to cook is worth a goddamn.
I-
Because I don't believe it's really his recipe.
No, he steals them from everywhere across the
I
world.
think that what you get on the master class, not his recipe. I think it's not, none of those are going to be his recipes. They're going to be something that he's not willing, he's like, oh, fuck it, I'll just share this shit with these people. They will.
I don't know that I will agree with that, but I think the one that I liked was what is that one? The Cooking 101 thing that he did. It was like
Right.
basic cooking.
This is a spoon.
With his family.
This is a fucking spoon.
Yeah, this is what your pan should look like. This is what your knife should look like. All that kind of stuff. But and he did basic recipes. But I watched this thing the other day where he made a pizza. It was a Mexican street pizza.
Does it taste like a Mexican street?
No,
Okay.
but it does have crickets on it.
So it is a Mexican street.
It's a Mexican street pizza covered in
Just scraped up off the street.
covered in bugs.
This sounds awful.
It does.
And he ate them, and I get it. Okay, I get it. There are places in the world that eat bugs.
You gotta get your protein somewhere.
U.S. after Biden's had his way with things here.
The rat roaches.
I mean, I understand it. I just don't agree with it.
Anyway, so Gordon Ramsay's now promoting eating centipede meal. There you go. That's where hope.
You got centipedes.
I don't think that he's necessarily promoting it. He's just showing you recipes from across the world.
I don't want to go to this shithole.
Things get bad.
No, I don't. And you know what? The worst
I
part,
agree with Trump there. There are shithole countries out there.
the worst part about that whole recipe is everything about that pizza seemed good up until that last, and that was the very last thing you put on it. And I was like, you had me till the end, Gordon.
You had me till you added crickets, you fucker.
I mean, it was just, everything about it was just, all
A
good.
fine looking pizza.
Yeah, had refried beans on it, cheese, very
Enchilada sauce.
very standard stuff. I don't remember what all was on it. And then the next thing I know, there it is.
You wouldn't try the cricket?
No.
Ever? Like there's nothing I could do to convince you to try cricket.
I think that when Brian comes back, we need to start doing like the one chip challenge with him.
What?
One cricket challenge.
No, it's called the one chip
I don't
challenge.
even know what the fuck
It's
that
a
is.
box that has one chip inside of it. It's like really fucking, like just really, it's just insanely covered with hot shit. So like, actually, I really think we should try to get Corey just to try a tip of it. So like, put his tongue to it. I want to see that reaction. I think YouTube would want to see that
Like
reaction.
Corey put the kids in.
No one seems to care.
They will.
Yeah,
They will.
You gotta do things to get people to care.
Yeah.
Like tell them that we're doing a thing.
What, who the fuck am I gonna tell?
Our dear 200
Someone
people.
will see.
We could have done this on Facebook Live.
Someone will see this, I promise, at some point. They don't watch it right now. They'll come around and watch it
One
later.
day, this will be seen millions of views into the future.
That's right. It'll be like, they'll be like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever. Promise. It's not happening.
I doubt that. In fact, you said that makes me go. People
Wait,
are like, oh, this
well, like,
is
how
so
the hell?
good.
Okay, first of
People
all,
are so lewd. They
No,
don't
no,
know
you
funny.
said millions of years in the future. They'll be like, oh, this is the,
okay,
these were the people who knew everything.
first of all, that does us no good now. And second of all, that does us no good then either.
You don't know.
Yeah.
It can be like Bill and Ted.
What are they gonna do?
Like,
Go into the time machine and give us royalties?
No, it'll be like Bill and
You're
Ted.
thinking
Millions
about
of years in the future.
Although that should be a thing. We need to.
Time machine royalties.
Yeah.
I wrote Concerto number 2,
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker. Fuck you, Mozart. Your piano concerto.
Hey, now you know how Edison really did it.
Exactly.
He wasn't the patent office. He had a time machine. He went back and got
Stole the shit.
Fuck you, Nicola.
I invented the wheel. Fire? I hate that shit.
Oh God! I remember I heard the other day who the actual father of moving pictures was. I can't remember what his name was. What?
No, it had to be somebody like.
Technically, Edison is the father.
Name.
Edison is technically the father of moving pictures. But
There's some other people that are doing it before him.
yeah, it was like 20 years or so
Yeah.
before him.
And I want to say it was like in Europe.
But the problem was the patent was weird.
Wasn't it like European originally?
He had a European patent, but he couldn't do it. Now I gotta look it up.
There's some French guy there.
Tell you, it was somebody that Hitler got pissed off at. I promise you, it was not a French guy.
He got pissed at the French.
No, this was actually before Hitler.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, this is like 1800s.
This is one of the things. They stole this from a German, I'm sure. That's what he's going to claim.
Louis Le Prince.
Okay.
Louis Le Prince. He got on a train and they never saw him again.
Huh. Edison
Nope.
killed him. Was
Nope.
Edison on the train with him?
They don't know. They don't know.
Time machine.
He got on the train with the briefcase,
Maybe he's Edison.
with the patent, and was never seen again.
I think he is
He was
Edison.
No, it's very obvious that Louis Le Prince was not Edison. Louis Le Prince was a really tall guy, very not Edison.
Had his legs cut off. Stump
And-
legs.
And
Blood was oozing fast from his
you know what?
stump
You know
legs.
what gets even weirder? You know what makes that even weirder about the Louis Le Prince mystery is the fact that like his family was back in New York and they were trying to like sue Edison to get the Le Prince name back on the patent, and all of a sudden some like some Guido-looking person came up and like beat the shit out of his son, who was like the main person who was testifying.
I mean,
Italian fucker.
wasn't Edison like based out of like New Jersey?
I have no clue where Edison was based out of. How would we even?
Yeah, he had.
You know what? Let's go to the interweb.
Yeah, the internet.
Where did Edison live?
I think they had like a big workshop out of New Jersey. Like that was like where they were putting the Hollywood at before Hollywood came out to California.
What was it, like a chop shop of ideas? Somebody did there.
Yes,
Come in, tell me about your idea. I'll fucking steal it.
and kill you.
I'll shove you off a train. Look at this.
Look at my
beautiful
beautiful
fight.
cover.
Look at this beautiful waterfalls I've harnessed electricity from.
Be a shame if you fell in it.
His first laboratory facility was in Menlo Park, New Jersey. That
Yeah.
explains so much.
Yeah, there's a
So much.
fucking
He
Guido.
later established,
Edison was a Guido.
but then he got worse. It got worse. He
Oh,
moved
God.
to Florida.
Oh dear.
So you became a Florida man.
Did he
became a
ever
Florida
stop
man.
in Queens?
I'm sure he's been there before.
He had a laboratory at one point in time in West Orange, New Jersey. He just spent a lot of time in New Jersey. That
That's
just
problem.
says a lot
Jersey
right
trash.
there. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
He
Edison,
You know what? He died from diabetes.
Edison was Jersey trash. Well, he should have came up with insulin. Stole that from some motherfucker.
Nobody invented it yet.
You know that.
Mr. Pancreas. Let me steal your
Yeah.
idea.
He hadn't found the person yet that had that information.
He was looking though.
Can you imagine like being one of Edison's henchmen? Yeah.
Laboratory assistants, I think it's what he.
Well, he had to have henchmen. I mean, who else is gonna go?
Johnny,
Can you imagine
Tony
like
No Nose.
this guy that gets on a train with Louis LaPrince and like this 6-foot guy like where no one's ever seen his body
Hey.
ever fucking again?
Hey, your boss wants to talk to you.
Hey, come down this alley. I need to tell you something.
Why is Edison involved with mafiosos?
Because he's in New Jersey.
He's
What the
Jersey,
fuck
hey.
else was he doing?
Hey, he's just working here. He's an honest, legit businessman
Oh, yeah.
who does a business
He does.
legitimately.
Legitimately does a business.
By taking someone else's business and making their business
Hey, that's
better.
just business, okay? It's nothing personal.
Mr. LaPrince, nothing personal
It's
here.
nothing personal, but these caps are going in your ass.
And I'm gonna need that briefcase.
Pat, pat.
Cause you know,
Have I showed you my patent electric chair?
Mr. LaPrince, I'd like to buy your invention. Can we go to a sit-down meeting in this dark laboratory and talk?
You know, okay, when we do build a
Have you
fucking
seen the-
studio, I'm
you
calling
seen
it
my-
our laboratory.
Why?
Because I think that's so cool. So I'm going to the laboratory.
You see my patented Edison coil?
You would look at somebody out there who are fucking lunatic if they said, I'm going to my laboratory now. Would you not?
It's like, what are you researching? I'm researching life.
Podcasting. Comedy.
The Tesla.
Mr. Lightning.
What's the deal with airline food?
Eureka!
This is the key to the perfect joke.
They'll laugh
I
now.
think I've got it.
They'll laugh now, or I'll go full on Emperor Palpatine.
You will laugh, damn it.
All right, so anyway,
Weird segue there to start the show.
Joker shit.
Mr. Hope,
Yeah.
is there news this week?
We have news.
Yay! Our news person news.
All right. So there is a website called, well, actually the group called the Oath Keepers.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything about?
Is this a anti-government group?
Yes.
White supremacy.
Yes.
Are they doing racism?
Well, hold on.
There's
The
so
Oath,
many races.
the Oath Keepers trade in conspiracy theories and wild interpretations of the U.S. Constitution.
Okay.
Okay.
Are
Its
they
members-
sovereign citizen people?
I don't know that much. Okay.
Sounds like it.
Its members have been involved in armed standoffs with the federal government. Some face charges in connection with their role in the January 6th
Is
insurrection.
this the Clive and Bundy?
Yeah, I was gonna say the park out there in Nevada guy.
Is he part of this group?
I bet he is.
I don't know that.
He's either that
But
or
here's
Proud
some interesting things that have, apparently there was a hack, there was a data breach that was all,
Of course, there's a bunch of hacks in that group, I'm sure.
No. into that group
Oh, okay.
Oh,
by a whistleblower group called Distributed Denial of Secrets. This is like, I mean, it sounds like an interesting group.
What? Distributed denial of
okay.
secrets.
Wait. Where is Anonymous in all of this? Why didn't they? Where are they at? Why haven't they been doing their
He
job?
died many years ago after he gave
He
them
died
all
from
that great,
COVID.
yeah, he gave all that fantastic advice in all those
Yeah,
philosophy books.
After he made Eve from Vendetta, that it was over.
Yeah, it's over.
Okay, so they made this available to journalists that included a file that appears to provide names, addresses, phone numbers, and email addresses of almost 40,000 members.
So
Black people.
they got doxxed.
Wait, no, I want to say
No.
black people. You know what? It's time. This is your chance, black people.
Oh.
If you don't go out,
No, I don't think the Oath Keepers are black people.
well, listen, I'm telling you, black folks, this is your chance. Go online, download that list. It is time for you to get
You need to
make
make
a big T instead of the lowercase. They were burning.
For time
Go,
to
that's
get
right.
the fuck
Time
out
to
of here.
get the fuck out of here. Time to straighten up, white boy.
No,
And go
you
burn
need
it in their yard.
You need to make a website that's got this on there, like
Cheetah print road.
No. www.SantaHonky.com or something.
Okay,
Cracker.
here's the really disturbing part out of all of
Okay.
it, okay? Is that a search of the list revealed more than 200 people who
By the members of Congress.
themselves as active or retired law enforcement officers when signing up.
Well, the fucking course they are. Goddamn, I have been saying for years,
Well,
the
I
worst
mean, we're
people in the
military.
world.
20 of them have been confirmed to still be serving from Alabama to California.
Of course they are. I've been saying for
So
years.
Georgia.
And another 20 have retired since joining the Oath Keepers.
The worst people in the world are cops. You give them a gun, you give them a
One
badge, and
man-
they get damn crazy.
Hold on,
I
one
think that's
man,
crazy to begin with.
period. One man who filled out the form claims he was a federal police officer and once worked for the Defense Intelligence Agency.
That's get rid of him.
Is that one of the alphabets?
Yeah, that's an alphabet soup.
I just think that this is crazy. And this group was founded after the election of Barack Obama in 2009.
Yeah, they've been around for a little bit.
This group was founded by a Yale Law School student, Stuart Rhodes.
You know what? That says everything.
That sounds like a repressed homosexual.
The Oath Keepers refuse to acknowledge the authority of the federal government. Members must abide by the
A fucking
Declaration.
Yale Law School student refuses to acknowledge the authority of the federal government. This fucking pansy-ass goddamn Ivy League piece of goddamn shit refuses to acknowledge the federal government. I bet he just fucking acknowledges them when he looks at his goddamn checking account. And then the whole time that he's taking these checks from these pieces of fucking white trash that live in their single wide trailer with their Confederate flag that says hate not, or heritage not hate, hanging off the front fucking door. I bet you that he loves the American government every time he
Like that
catches
FDIC.
those checks from these motherfuckers. That's just my point
I
on
think he likes that Bill of Rights.
It's
I just don't trust Ivy Leaguers. They're fucking pieces of shit. Period. The end.
experts believe that this is the largest unauthorized military group in the country, and it's made up of primarily active and retired law enforcement.
Yeah, but they have a
and
general.
military personnel.
Yes, but they have a general who's an Ivy Leaguer. So you know what? They're fucking failures. Just like every Ivy Leaguer I've ever met.
I do think that that's
What? Yeah.
worrisome.
Would you follow Ted Cruz blindly?
I mean, he knows if we're going to Cancun, maybe.
He knows all the
places.
best clubs.
Right.
You go over there down that corner right there, you see a donkey show.
Grandpa Munster knows exactly where you can get the best mojitos.
You'll go
Look
down
at
there.
him. He
He's
knows.
gonna go down there and he's gonna drink some mojitos and watch some donkey shows.
Cancun.
BN.
What?
He's a star.
Oh, he's in the donkey show.
The kid
Okay,
show.
that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
They pack like Kyrie was earlier.
All right. Okay, so I think we've butchered that story enough. A Georgia mayor has been convicted over damage to an excavator.
Was
Now
Is
resides-
that ours?
Damage to an excavator.
Apparently he borrowed it without permission.
Okay.
It's called stealing.
This sounds like
Yeah, what we used to call it, but now it's just.
this sounds like to me that it's one of those things.
I broke
like,
it. Oops,
I'm
there
the
you go.
mayor. I can use the town's excavator to like put my swimming pool in.
Is that what he did?
I don't know. Hold on,
Okay.
let's get, I mean, not really. It doesn't really go into detail
I need
about
the
what
details.
he used this excavator for.
I had to scratch my wife's giant feet out of it. My wife was on sex with Emily last week. She has a gaping vagina and said I had a micropenis. We decided that we would use the excavator so something could finally fill that fucking void. That's where they were at.
It just says that it was like,
Where was this?
okay, so
Hey, Ira.
This took place
Coy.
in Nashville, Georgia.
Where the hell is that?
I don't even know.
South Georgia.
It is a South Georgia man.
Probably. Yes.
So he has been convicted of theft and property damage after he used the excavator without permission last year. His name was Taylor Scarborough, 57 of Nashville, was convicted Wednesday of theft by conversion, theft by deception, and criminal damage to property in the second degree. And
He's guilty of criminal damage in the second degree. Sorry.
Governor Gomer,
All right.
earlier this year, suspended Scarborough from the Nashville mayor's post, and Scarborough resigned before he was sentenced. But what actually cracks me up about this story
All of it.
is, well, I mean, yes, all of it, but the district attorney's name.
Oh, God.
His name is Chase Studwell. Studstill. I'm sorry. Studstill.
District Attorney Chase Studwell.
Where?
It's just a
They
name.
left in my chin.
Sounds like a soap opera name.
So apparently, he just decided to steal. Okay, so it wasn't even the town's excavator. It was just some random county's excavator.
I'm the
Like,
goddamn
I'm the mayor.
That's
I'm
mine.
using my mayoral authority to use your excavator.
goddamn mayor. I'll take whatever I want.
It's in my town. I'll take it.
Well, really, he didn't even. He just took it.
Yeah.
No questions. Didn't say, "Hey, I'm taking this." Just took it. Fuck you. Okay, took it.
He's in this, right?
Caused significant damage to the tune of $12,000.
What the fuck did he do to this thing?
Probably ran it up the road.
Video.
Tore the tracks off. Destroyed 85 somewhere. Somewhere on 75, there's like still to this day track marks for the sucker. Clackety, 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 clackety.
Okay, so
He
thanks to
got a
our
bridge,
father.
damaged the bridge with it.
Okay, so thanks to our
Had the damn arm. He tried to order fast food with the food. Hey, Wendy, have me two biggie fries.
So thanks to our father, I have had to join a couple of different Facebook groups.
Oh, wow.
Called like the Eastern Loggers Association and all that, trying to sell some of his logging equipment. If anybody on here who's listening is interested in logging equipment, we've got some for sale. Contact us through the Fat Bald and White Facebook page, or we will get back to you.
Yeah, no one's.
No one's interested. But if you're listening and you are interested, get in touch with us. If you've got the money, we've got the time. Anyway, so I have now seen some hilarious stuff from these loggers that post stuff that I see through my timeline. And one of the things that I saw was someone had an excavator that had a bad day.
Oh.
Yes, because so the tracks are on the bottom of the excavator, okay, and then the top part turns.
Right.
So there's like a pivot thing in the middle. It looks like somebody literally took like a huge thing of hedge clippers and just clipped it right there at the pivot thing. So the top part, the cab, just goes falling over.
It's not
And
as
the tracks are still like.
yeah, it's honestly not as bad a day as you think.
Could
it
you
is.
imagine being in that? Could you
Oh, it's
imagine?
terrifying.
I bet that would be scary as shit. That logger had to go change his underwear.
It's absolutely terrifying because I have taken that ride before, and I'm terrified of heights.
Well, this actually looked like a very scary place to have done it because if it would have continued to roll back, he would have went for a little bit of a ride. Anyway, yeah, it was just like keep tumbling down the valley.
My favorite part was I had the boom one time down.
Yeah.
I had the boom.
Yeah.
I had the boom. Oh shit! Look, 8 o'clock.
That's clock.
Anyways, I had the boom
Mother
down.
ducker.
I had the boom down one time, and you could use there's two pedals with the feet that move the tracks.
Sure.
And I hit the feet pedals, and the tracks took off, and I stayed where I was at. And then it set right down on the ground. So, man, yeah, bad shit could happen.
I am really sad that they did not go into more detail about what actually happened in this story. Because I'd really love to know what this guy did that caused $12,000 worth of damage. But apparently,
Oh, I'm sure there's a story.
the guy that owned it was doing work for the mayor,
Okay.
and he left it on the property because they weren't done yet.
That's it. It was just left on his property. So
It was
his
left on his
use, yeah.
property, but he did not have permission to use.
Was he
The
told that?
Yeah, did you expressly tell him he couldn't?
I mean, okay, that's like somebody building a house.
Yeah, but he probably let the keys in too. You just
Yeah,
asked him
South
for it.
Georgia.
You just asked him for it.
That's attractive nuisance. I would have
They,
claimed
what
the
it is,
offense of contributory negligence.
what it is they entrapped him. They entrapped him.
It's like swimming pools. It's like, you know, look at it, like, oh, I want to drive that.
Called the guy, and the guy said, sure, use it.
Well, he claims up and down, he said no. He said you couldn't.
Wouldn't
Anyway.
you too? You want your insurance money as well.
Yeah, he got his insurance money. All right, so, another story we've got here is an actress and mother. I don't know why they felt compelled to use those two identifiers for this poor woman, but anyway. So
Wait,
an
so it's not
actress,
two different people or is it
an
one person?
it is one person,
Okay.
but they decided that
Actress
both
and
of
mother.
these identifiers needed to be used in the story.
Okay.
Was killed
Bisexual.
when a neighbor accidentally fires gun through wall.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this. It's the black lady. It's like the weird, creepy, pedophile looking dude shot her. It's like, he just looks like he rapes children.
What? Okay.
Like, you know they found child porn when they went into this guy's apartment.
So apparently he was
Okay, well, you weren't going to go to jail for the gun thing, but all of this, yeah, we're going to have to talk about this down here.
You put it on the walls. What is this, 1990?
I've been to Duluth. I don't know where they found a white person in Duluth.
Wow.
What is? He got a little Asian in him, maybe, or
I don't know. I don't see it.
All of you is the pepper cream.
Actually, no, I don't even know that he's white, but since you're saying, it doesn't show a picture of him. You're the one that said that he was white. I don't know.
I was in him earlier.
It's usually the other way around. He puts it in a little Asian.
I doubt it. This guy's never put it in anything. Just the one I seen earlier.
Puts the gun in.
Gosh, she was killed in her sleep last weekend. 22-year-old neighbor.
She was black, nobody cares. I mean, that's really where we're
The
at.
FBI don't care.
Yeah.
Although they
Police
did
department
find
sure
that woman, the Mexican woman
No?
in Florida.
Dead?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes, she did. She did. Yeah, she did.
It's funny what you find when you start looking for them, isn't it?
Damn, she was there all along. You mean we've been looking for her
We'd have found her in the dumpster behind her place the whole time.
and not Gabby Petito or whatever the fuck her damn.
Was she originally from Texas? That serial killer. That Texas.
No, they got
He
him.
got-
He wasn't serial killing.
Yeah, he was,
He was barbecue.
Corey got the rest of the story.
Yeah, I got that story. I got
Okay.
the follow up on that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, did you want to go ahead on the follow-up since I just brought it up?
No.
Yeah, go ahead. Do it.
Okay. Why didn't he get his name?
Okay, well then
Okay.
go ahead, Corey. You'll figure out the follow-up in a
Did
minute.
they figure
Go
out
ahead.
who did it?
Yeah, they
The
got
guy confessed.
Oh, okay.
He's caught.
Yeah, he was for like a religious thing. He was like voices in his head told him to
That's what serial killers are.
sacrifice these people to God.
Son of Sam.
Yeah. So.
One
One
of
of them was
The
his girlfriend.
dumpster
None
fire.
of them were children.
Dumpster and fire will set you free.
The
So wait, well, what about the child?
Midget.
there was no child. There was no child. It was a dude and two women. They have identified the dude.
Midget woman.
Oh,
I don't know that.
I mean, we don't know that.
I don't trust Corey's sources.
Yeah, he's just sitting there with a piece of a pad and a piece of.
This is
I mean,
this is
he's
like
got
a
as many
dream.
sources as Clark Kent did.
He-
I mean, yeah.
So, Mr. Luther,
It looks like he sat back there and dreamed of stuff during his Xanax or an Ambien.
it's not racist.
Ambient nightmare.
It's not racist. I didn't give you the racist component.
Okay.
There's only 6 black folk.
All right.
It was like Alvarez names.
Wow.
course he's guilty. His last name was Alvarez.
Look, okay. I'll look it up.
Oh, good.
All right, while Corey's looking that up, on to some
Telling audio drama.
some news that pisses me off is that, so Chris Tucker went to DeKalb County today, along with some others. The actor, Chris Tucker.
Okay,
Rush Hour.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that guy.
yeah, that guy.
You did it dead on.
That's perfect. It's damn perfect. Anyway, okay, Chris Tucker, shut up. So Chris Tucker went to DeKalb County today and they had a big, like, COVID shot
Yeah.
drive, I guess. And so for each person that showed up, they got $100 gift card. Well, I'm kind of pissed off because I got mine for free. You didn't have to pay me $100.
Right. I wanted to live.
So like, oh, is your life not valuable enough?
We
You gotta have
should've
$100 gift card
We
too?
should have went and got our boosters. Does that count?
Okay, he just looks Mexican.
Thornburg. Greta's dad. He's tired of that bitch. Thornburg. What was his name? Greta what?
You were also
Turnberg.
eligible with a booster shot.
Goddamn.
Boosters have not been approved for those who received the Moderna vaccine yet, though. But it was partnered by the Chris Tucker Foundation.
I got my Pfizer, motherfuckers. I'm ready to go.
Apparently, Chris Tucker took the opportunity to pole dance out there. There's no pole, though, but he looks like he's
Hope
trying
has
to hang
spent the
on.
whole day bitching about the fact that this took place and she couldn't get her $100.
I can
And
use
now she
$100.
realizes that she could have got her $100 the whole time. She just didn't read the news story.
I mean, I can use $100. I think it's stupid. I think it's stupid if you have to go, if the whole reason why you're going to go get a vaccine is for $100.
We need the super chats to work on our YouTube live.
I mean, that's like saying, tetanus. Let's just play with some tetanus here. And, oh yeah, I'll give you $100 to take your tetanus shot and then step on this rusty nail.
Yeah, I don't
No comment, Corey?
Look how much I'm gonna be down there, man. I'm gonna give $100 for shot.
I'm sorry.
Okay, go to the toe, watch me. Yeah. Work it.
Okay, moving on. So Fox News shared a hilarious story to me. All right. And I don't.
Why they just send it to you?
Yeah, like, what the fuck is so special about you?
Because I'm on the end.
Are you getting ready to take over for Tut Tut?
I do a better job than that.
They said we need a new racist in this hour. They're gonna hire him.
Fox News, come at me, bro.
They think she's the other.
We'll go on. We'll be happy to go on Fox Nation and say all sorts of racist. Did you know? So Fox.
They want me to be opposite.
No.
John Henry.
So Fox Nation this week.
He's gonna sit there and try to like browbeat me. I'm gonna go, no, motherfucker, you shut the fuck up.
Samuel L. Jackson.
I want to see that.
But anyway, so this week I seen an advertisement for Fox Nation. I was like, oh wow, that's kind of interesting. They've just taken every single racist that's ever existed. So we'll be getting a call soon
Oh, okay.
to go on Fox
That's good to
Nation.
know.
Paula Dean has a show on Fox Nation.
Cops is on there.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Cops. the guy who played Kramer.
Oh.
Not a joke. I've seen it. The guy who played Kramer. And there was one more. What was the other one I called out, Corey? Who was it?
I don't remember.
Oh gosh.
Was it Gilbert Godfrey?
I don't know.
I don't think
I
he's
bet
really
you
racist.
Gilbert Godfrey, of course he's racist.
Yeah, that was one of the things that he got in trouble for.
Really?
Yeah.
He was
I
making
think
fun of
it'd be
Asians
hilarious,
or something.
He makes fun of everybody.
But
Yeah,
we're
but
racist.
fucking
That's why we're racist.
He did it in a really like.
What, mean-spirited way? I mean,
Yeah.
Gilbert fucking Godfrey.
Yeah, but he's not relevant anymore. So
That's why
everybody
we're
got upset
racist.
about it.
Just saying.
It's like Kramer. Kramer wasn't relevant anymore.
Pop up in there, yell the N
Oh,
word.
but you got the house and bother in your old bread.
She was relevant when she used the N word.
And now we're gonna be canceled.
No, we'll be on Fox Nation.
We gotta get canceled first, then we can go on
Cancel
Fox
culture.
Nation.
The cancel culture.
So, okay, so this news article, I love the title. That's what gets me, is the title of this one. So it says, Texas man chased down carjacker who allegedly dragged woman to her death with a baseball bat. How do you, how do you drag
I
a
think I'm
woman
broken.
to
I think my
death?
brain broke. Trying to figure that one out. Wait.
That just seems like a whole hell of a lot of effort to murder someone.
Start over. Start that over again.
Okay, all right.
Are there commas?
I think I literally felt like I really felt like a spring goes.
There is no punctuation in this.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Fox News. You can't expect their people to
All right.
understand.
Hold on.
punctuation.
Okay. Everybody quiet. I'm gonna read this again.
All right.
Texas man
Texas man. So man from Texas
chased down
chases down
a carjacker
carjacker.
who allegedly dragged a woman to her death with a baseball bat.
I'm what? So he jacked the car.
Did he have like the bat the whole time?
Did the woman who had the bat?
Did the woman have the bat? Did he have the bat?
Was the woman holding the bat that he was
Did
it
he
Mark
like-
McGuire?
Did he do like a drive-by like water polo thing and just like and just like drug her along with it?
But the only way I can think that's gonna work is if he's got like a meat hook attached to the end of the baseball. And then just like drags her along with it. I mean,
No, it's like barbed wire. The whole thing. It's just like meat hooks. The whole thing. And you get it in, you just hook them with it.
No, I'm thinking like one huge hook at the top. Whap. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm still thinking just like a Louisville Slugger or something.
But I'm thinking Louisville Slugger with a huge meat hook.
Like the only thing I can think is like he was holding it like he was jousting.
And,
and
okay.
hits her, and she's
And
stuck,
she's
and
still
he's trying to
dragging.
shake the bat to get her off, something like that. Come on, get off my bat, bitch.
No, okay. Or she had the bat and he hit her and like drug her with the car.
It said baseball bat, right?
No.
Yes.
This baseball bat. It doesn't say who had the bat.
Dragged woman to her death with baseball bat.
Yes. It's
Well, maybe
unclear
we're
who
doing.
had it.
Maybe we're confused. Maybe baseball bat's like some stuffed animal that's out now.
Hold on. I'm trying to dissect this.
You read the article.
No, because what I think happened, I'm not reading the article just yet, because the title says it's so fucked up. Okay? What I think happened was the Texas man chased down the carjacker with a baseball bat.
Okay, that's
who
a
allegedly
possibility.
dragged a woman to her death.
The car.
What? We forgot about Texas man though.
So he did the.
So the Texas man, this is the best I can come up with, Fox News, is that the Texas man chased down a carjacker with a baseball bat.
So Texas man with a baseball bat, comma with baseball bat, comma chases down a carjacker who allegedly drug a woman to her death.
No,
Yes.
what part of that do you not understand? Read the goddamn headline. Oh,
Texas man chased down carjacker who allegedly dragged woman to her death with baseball bat.
there you go. I don't know how you don't get that. He was jousting. I'm telling you.
Racist matter
You know, the
and
worst,
punctuation.
I really hope that Fox Nation is watching this or will be watching
I was
this
gonna say
one
nobody's
day.
watching it right now.
Because I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna call this guy out. Peter Aiken, who can't spell Aiken right
He
either.
couldn't write the fucking coherent sentence. How do you think he's gonna spell?
Peter Thomas. Thomas Peter. Thomas. English Peter.
Motherfucker, do you speak it?
Grammar. Grammar Peter.
That same guy at the Fox News desk that refused to call Arizona for 2 years. No, there's still a chance. Cyber Ninjas has got this. The bamboo
Okay, so it begins the story as a Texas man helped to stop a suspected killer during a carjacking after surviving a similar incident months ago.
Oh wait, so the dude.
Oh, wait, okay. I'm listening.
It's even more.
You
So
suck,
what is
Peter.
it? No,
You
no.
suck,
Wait.
Peter.
So now there's a backstory for baseball bat. So what it is baseball bat is a superhero running around Texas now.
He's Batman.
He is baseball bat.
Look, Bat Dad from the.
I am Batman.
So,
Do you think he had one of those weird flashback moments when they had it?
Oh. So, Louis Matos was sitting at his desk when a car crashed through his building, knocking him from his chair and pushing debris on top of him. Two people, Juan Mendez and Yawarta Shivara, got out of the car and tried to shoot Mateos while his desk pinned him to the ground.
Wait, hang
This
on.
is the backstory.
What?
This is the backstory.
This is the backstory.
That's not a
This is-
carjacking.
This is his character creation.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, tell the story.
Okay.
Got the ball park sounds now.
So, Texas man was sitting at his desk when a car crashed through his building, knocking him from his chair and pushing debris on top of him. Two people got out of the car and tried to shoot him while his desk pinned him to the ground.
What?
So apparently for Fox News, this is similar enough to a carjacking.
Okay.
Okay? Months
Was the
later,
desk charged for his accessory?
months later, he was in the same area on Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. when he saw a man trying to force a woman, Jessica Garza, from her car. I jumped in my car. I didn't even think, Matos said. All I kept thinking was, he's not getting away. There you go.
Okay, well, there you go.
Marcus Wayne Brock, identified by police, drove off of the vehicle while dragging Garza along the ground for 4 or 5 blocks as her seatbelt trapped her against the car. How was
Well, I'm telling you, I still like my
It's
idea.
save
It's
lives.
far better with it's like a ball
No,
bat.
yeah, that defeats that part. That defeats that. Seatbelts do not save lives in this instance. I was mortified when I picked up a piece.
Seatbelt murder.
Wait, hold on.
Where's that statistic? How many people get killed by seatbelts a year?
I'm sure there's a number. National Transit Safety.
You know what the worst part is?
What?
I don't know.
On this thing, in the actual story, it says nothing about a baseball
I
bat.
was waiting for the baseball bat to make a grand appearance.
It says, Mako says, I was mortified when I picked up that piece of signage that was on top of the car and I saw what he did to her. I was enraged.
Read the headline to me one more time. And I want to see how all this fits together, because it does not fit together worth a goddamn.
Thank you, Peter. I'm taking the break. I need to go away.
Peter, you suck.
Corey's walked away. In disgust.
I'm done.
Corey has walked off in disgust.
We have a viewer.
Hello, viewer. Welcome.
We have one.
That's not my lead.
That's how Corey left, isn't it? The show will get better now. Corey's gone.
This person's like, oh my God, what the fuck have I stumbled into?
No, read me this headline one
Okay,
more
all right,
time.
all right.
I want to know.
So the headline from Fox News, Peter Aitken wrote this.
Okay,
All
Peter
right.
Aiken.
Texas man
Yep.
chased down carjacker
Yep.
who allegedly dragged woman to her death with baseball bat.
I'm still. You read me the story. It made 0 sense.
And I still haven't found anything about where the guy actually admits to using a baseball bat.
Oh, good God.
There's nothing that says anything about a bat.
This is just.
What? This is terrible. There's no-
Okay,
there's
well,
no bat.
this is the news of the day, folks. So Corey's still screaming at us from the background.
Well, no, he said.
Something about we have no credibility anymore.
Wilson Black has no credibility.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm sure they
It sounds like
anyways, what other news do you have to bring to us this week?
So apparently a senior citizens advocacy group is asking Congress to deliver legislation that would provide a fourth stimulus check of $1,400 to Social Security recipients in the U.S.
Okay.
That campaign comes as a petition calling on monthly cash payments of $2,000 a month for the wider population passes.
For white population.
Wider.
Whiter
So,
population.
okay. Hold on. I think this is written, like, very wordy.
Okay.
So let me break this down for you, okay? $2,000 a month
To white people.
to
Old white people.
to tax
Corey
recipients.
came back and we lost our view.
And there never was one.
They ran away. They ran away. So, okay. So 2,000 people, they never really
They clicked on us by accident.
Oh, God, this is not what I thought it was.
Boom, you suck.
They didn't even leave us a comment saying we suck.
That'd be okay.
They just ran off. That's how we
Ran
know.
away. So, okay. So apparently 2.9 million signatures are on this petition to do a $2,000 monthly stipend to each individual taxpayer.
Yeah, they're not getting it.
Okay.
Well, no, this is what they're asking. Like, this is what taxpayers, there's like been 2.9 million people.
Mansion and Cinema are not going to go for that.
It doesn't matter. This is what the people have asked for.
Fuck the people,
Do
Hope.
you really want to do this live?
Yeah,
Who's singing it? Who's watching? It'll be recorded.
permanently recorded
Yeah,
now.
it'll be on YouTube forever
Yep. Me rubbing Megan down.
with Icy Hot.
There you go, folks. There's something to look forward to.
Actually, the computer's in there. Couldn't see nothing. Okay.
Megan
for
was
later.
censored.
That's for the Fat, bald, and wide OnlyFans. And then
Anyway.
the Tony.
So there's that. So they've now reached 2.9 million signatures.
They're not getting it.
That's a lot of voters.
So,
2.9
They don't care.
million?
they don't care.
Because you have to be over 18 in order to sign a petition.
They don't, yeah, Corey's right. They
They
don't
don't
care.
care.
I know they don't care, and I think the problem is that more people need to be fired. Every last damn one of these assholes. I say send them all home. Every fucking one of them.
Uh-huh.
Democrats, Republicans,
Yeah.
send them all home.
They're all terrible.
Start it over.
This town needs an enema.
Sure does.
So, okay. So, all right. So parents are suing a school district in Georgia for not ordering masks. So
Okay.
there's 4 parents suing the Cobb County School District on behalf of their children, saying the failure of Georgia's second largest school district to require masks means their students cannot safely attend in-person classes because of their disabilities. Like, apparently these children have some disabilities. But that surprises me that Cobb County doesn't have a mask mandate.
Now, Cobb County's had a lot of issues. They've been fighting over masks pretty heavily
Or against.
Like the superintendent of Cobb County Schools is a fucking nut bar, the way I understood it. I could be wrong. I might have that backwards, and it might not be the superintendent, but somebody at Cobb County is a nut bar, is the way I've understood it. It's like the superintendent or the chairman of the board or
The
something.
governor of the state,
Yeah, that's true too.
Secretary of Education.
I don't think we have a state school superintendent.
But
They're retarded too.
stupid.
They're also special needs.
Yeah, Superintendent Chris Ragsdale last month delivered a ringing defense of the policy, noting cases were declining in Cobb schools, as they were in schools and among the general population statewide, and saying there was no proof that requiring masks lowered cases in the school.
It wouldn't matter if there was any proof. It wouldn't matter.
Even though the
And
U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has issued 2 studies in recent
in
months
Atlanta.
finding masks were effective in lowering cases, and advises that masks should be mandatory for all in schools when the virus is spreading rapidly, regardless of vaccination policy.
They don't care.
The suit said Ragsdale's position is based on a dubious research and cherry-picked data.
It sounds like doobies were involved.
they They don't care.
Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Some doo-doo was involved. Okay. Here's an interesting story for you. Man
I'm
dies.
listening. Go ahead.
Man dies after falling while subway surfing on top of J train on Williamsburg Bridge.
What?
This is brought to us by CNN.
He
A
had to
man
be
in
in
New York.
Jersey. He had to be from Jersey.
Okay, a man in New York City died early Saturday morning while subway surfing on top of the J train on the Williamsburg Bridge. The 32-year-old man lost his footing, fell from the train onto the tracks, and was struck by an oncoming train, the New York Police Department confirmed to CNN. Officers found him unconscious and unresponsive at... Who the fuck is doing this at 4:35 in the morning? Go to bed. Go to
Cocaine's
bed.
a hell of a drug.
Go to fucking bed.
Look, Frankie Valenti from Newark, New Jersey, had shit to do with. He had beef downtown.
4:35 a.m. It's just like, hey, let's do some coke and go ride the J train.
Yes.
Yeehaw!
How much fun can you have? Coke in the J train, baby.
Oh, and you know what?
Because it smells like urine on the inside.
Okay, so apparently they've had
He's
issues
afraid
with
of
this
motors.
in the past. Thrill seekers often find their way on top of the train cars in attempts to surf the subway. In 2019, a 14-year-old boy died after getting struck while subway surfing. Don't ride on top of subway cars.
Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, folks.
The seats are inside the subway.
No, you need them on the top. Special
Come right around, knock your little head off. It'd be great.
VIP seating.
Was that the Men in Black? Was it the first movie or the second movie where he's like riding on top of a giant slug? They wanted
Second
to
movie, I
reenact
think.
that.
That's just totally what they were doing.
Anyway, so but it didn't work out for them. They're dead. So that's
Well,
Um,
they had their fun.
in holiday news, we got holidays coming up.
I'm not that excited about that, but okay.
It'll be here before we know it. And guess what?
What?
Walmart shoppers are pissed off because they have formally done away
With layaway.
with layaway.
As it was once now.
Because you know why?
People are getting their shit.
No. But you know what? That's true. You know how No. I remember.
No, it's
You have to fucking pay people to
Do
take
you
this
remember?
shit back.
Do you remember how often, like, when we go to Walmart and Tammy would get like a whole like buggy full of stuff, and then she'd go back and put it on layaway,
Yeah,
and then we never went back and got it.
right. A lot.
Yeah, my mom did that shit.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, why? Like, it was terrible. You got the kids' hopes up, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this Barbie. Yay! Sucks to be you, motherfucker.
Never understand why in the world that's how it went.
But it did every time.
Every time.
And the worst part is you had to put money down.
Yeah, like $15 or something.
Yeah, but you didn't get that money back.
No.
So
you didn't come get your shit.
I would think, if anything, they would probably want to continue to do that. But you know what? They should have done it. You remember?
It's not enough to pay people to put it back.
Don't do that.
What?
Change the layaway process where it makes
You have to
sense.
come put it back.
No. Get those little the guns, like the little register, the wedding registry.
Yeah, you go select it on
Yeah. So you like use the little gun, like, okay, yeah, little Penny's gonna get this for Christmas and this for Christmas and this for Christmas, and here's my $15, and we're gonna come back and make payments on it, and we're gonna pick it up on Christmas Eve, and then never show back up. Little Penny gets nothing for Christmas.
So aside from those, it's pissed off all the poor people now. I mean, what else we got?
Well, so now instead you can use a firm. I think it's a better process.
Oh, what?
You can
A
now
firm?
use a firm at Walmart.
Okay.
A
Which is
firm
smarter.
or a firm?
It's
No. A firm.
a firm.
Yeah.
AFFIR.
Just one word.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's like, okay, a firm is where you can take a big purchase and you can essentially finance it and pay it every 2 weeks. Like you'll make smaller payments every 2 weeks.
Spread it out. Yeah.
I owe my soul to the blue box store.
Basically, for your head and them.
But I mean, they also have like apps like Afterpay and stuff like that. I use Afterpay. I like it. There's 0% interest.
Walmart payday loans.
Well, that's what a firm is. And actually, a firm, if you don't make the payments, they start charging you interest. So for the people that just, little Timmy's gonna get this at Christmas and put my $15 down. Like Tammy's gonna get screwed because she's gonna have to pay like 29% interest. It goes up daily.
Little Timmy's mama's about to lose her house over this.
So yeah, so there's that.
A firm made us homeless.
Thanks, Walmart.
Okay. Here's this is gonna be our last story in entertainment news.
Debbie Petito's dead.
That happened.
Oh.
That happened last week.
She's still dead.
She's still dead.
She's still providing entertainment.
I don't think she's dead.
I think
Oh?
she is.
No. I think she's in witness protection program because I didn't see a body.
You will.
What it is that they
And they-
switch places.
So, like,
He's the one that's dead.
And they
dead.
found him.
She's the one that vanished off in the
He's
And
dead in
they
the
found him.
Everglades.
They found him yet. They didn't witness protection. They didn't saw something. Toby did something out there in the
That
woods and they saw it.
That motherfucker's dead as shit in the Everglades.
Tumbleweed rattlesnake.
There's an alligator turd with his damn face in it, goober ass ball cap laid on top of it.
All right. So moving on. In entertainment news, Ellen Pompeo.
I thought you about to say DeGeneres.
Ellen Pompeo.
Who the fuck is that?
Mike Pompeo's wife?
Megan, who's Ellen Pompeo?
Oh, the Meredith. Oh yeah. Who's
Yeah.
that? Meredith Vieira. That's not it. It's Meredith from Grey's
The
Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy loser show
Yeah.
that for some reason Blake's Watts in love with.
She doesn't watch it anymore. She's watching the house now. So
A real
There's
doctor show.
18 seasons of
Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy. Just burn it down. Burn it down. I'm sick of this show. Anyway, so we've
What
got
if they have 50
now.
Shades of Grey's Anatomy?
Shades of Grey's Anatomy. It's what it is now.
Yeah.
What would be changed?
Oh, okay. I hadn't watched it.
I don't know.
Okay.
Horny doctors. Horny crying doctors is what that show is.
That's what General Hospital.
They
General
fuck,
Hospital has
they,
done that for years.
I know, they fuck, they cry, everybody has a good time. There you go. Then they die. Show kills more people off than a horror movie. It's bad.
Have you ever seen? There's a video. There's some videos on
Yes.
YouTube that you can watch. That it's actually like real doctors react to things like on.
House or, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was one that they were like, I don't understand why they did that. Like, why wouldn't they have just done that from the beginning instead of wait till the person's bled out and then decide to do it?
Because it doesn't make good TV.
You can't say stat.
Waiting for people to bleed out is more dramatic than not waiting for people to bleed out.
Yes.
Anyway, so the point of this like little thing that got Blake down a rabbit hole.
How close they can get to
We
malpractice
now have
stuff.
a new competitor in the podcast market. Ellen Pompeo
Oh,
Jesus
decided
Christ.
to do a podcast called Tell Me with Ellen Pompeo.
I hope it's going to make me listen to this.
So
shit.
that's going to be the next one that we
No.
bitch about
No.
on the show.
It's going to be awful.
Just Tell Me with Ellen Pompeo. We're coming for you, Ellen.
Oh, Jesus.
You don't want us to tell you, Ellen. Let me tell you something, Ellen.
She's 51 years old and she wants to model her podcast after Sex with Emily.
Really?
No, I just made that up.
I can
I'm
believe
done.
it. Got to listen to another one that's like Sex with Emily? No.
Only words like discount.
She's a fake doctor talking about.
I'd rather listen to Sex with Emerald.
Bam.
That's all for news.
Bam! I came on her face. I'm just thinking.
I mean, the only other news, the
Oh!
only other news I can say is, it's that time of the month where.
What?
Vinegar diapers.
No. It's that special time of the month when Netflix and Hulu add new things onto their.
No, I was hoping about to
platform.
give us a cooch moisturizer commercial.
No. We have not started making money off of that yet. So so it's not time.
So you have
One
dry
day.
foot.
One day it happens.
So, hang down there. Do you have hair between your legs?
Yeah.
When you step out of a car, does a tumbleweed fall out? We got the thing for you!
You had to have sex with somebody when it removed the first 8 layers of skin.
Microdermabrasion.
The only lube you know, blood.
All right, that's it. That's all for the news.
Oh, God.
No more news.
No meat grinder.
No more news.
Thank God, no more news. We're going to take a quick break.
With a ball bat.
We're going to joust with a ball bat when we
Be
come
here.
back. No, when we come back, we're going to talk about some god-awful podcast.
Not Sex with Emily.
Not Sex with Emily, worse. I think this one was worse than Sex with Emily. But we'll do that in just a moment.
Do we have a people?
But yeah, Derek was watching too.
What?
Derek was watching. I don't think he is right now.
Somebody else is. Or that us?
That's
Blake.
Blake's
watching
We're
Somebody
watching
gave us a
ourselves.
thumbs up. It wasn't not you, was it?
Huh?
You didn't give us the thumbs up, did you?
Sometimes I
Yeah,
feel
it
like
You did?
Blake is watching me, and I have no privacy.
Oh,
Hey, you be nice.
No. She can't and won't. She's heard of it.
Oh, yo.
I'm gonna ask Susie.
It's been like 5 days since you did it.
We got Derek Martin here.
I'm still watching.
Are you still watching?
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
want to know why I'm telling nobody's watching.
It only says that one person's watching. I've got it on my phone here.
Oh, okay.
So, okay.
Our biggest fan!
Our one watcher.
Yeah, be sure to give us a comment. We talked about it.
I'm watching. Well, I don't have a YouTube account, so
Oh, that's why you're not showed up then.
Oh, okay.
I'm watching.
There was somebody else in there.
Okay,
We had a
wait.
random stranger there because we did that too.
Yeah, we had somebody earlier.
Just a
No,
minute
there
ago
was
we had.
there were two up there.
Okay.
What does that tablet say on Corey's desk that says, "We're for cream"?
What?
What?
What the heck does that mean?
Where?
There's a tablet.
Creators.
We're for creators.
It's the box for this thing.
Yeah.
It's our equipment box.
Right, we're for cream, damn it.
Creaming it up real good.
I like a little cream in my coffee.
Do you want to come on and do you want to call us on YouTube and do that what we were talking about?
Yeah, I can call you on YouTube.
Yeah, just call me on YouTube, not YouTube, on,
You just have
on
YouTube.
Facebook. Excuse me, on Facebook.
What, right now?
Yeah, do it now.
Okay, let's do it.
Huh? No.
I think it was
Call
live.
you on Facebook.
Yep. Call me on
I don't know
Facebook.
what I'm going to say. I ain't even thought about it.
I just rag on poor people.
Rag on poor people.
Yeah, there you go.
Stupid people. Stupid poor people.
There you go.
Am I being recorded right now?
Yeah.
Well, not right now. We're not being.
I mean,
recorded.
on
Yeah.
Oh
Facebook.
yeah,
Yeah.
on that, but I don't know if they can actually hear you.
Oh, okay.
We lost our one viewer.
Yeah, it's just me right now.
Well, you're not even viewing us either.
Yeah.
No,
We're just falling behind.
Oops, I've
I
done
am
both.
viewing you, and this doesn't tell you I'm viewing you. You know,
Who knows how many
Is
people?
this the one I wanted?
somewhere.
I hear something in my ear.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready when you. Yeah, you can call me from your computer.
Let me see if this works. Let's see.
Something. Use that for the
I think
British.
so. Yeah. I'm like
Come on,
compensating.
Sonny, I'll test you.
call us from the computer. We'll.
Where's Cowboy at?
What?
Where's the Cowboy at?
He's
You
coming
missed
back.
that- you didn't see that
he's
part of
on
the
his way
show?
back from Sodomy 2021.
Not of this.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
With Tyree.
Yeah.
The outer fist.
That's the doorman.
You want me to call you on your messenger?
Yep.
Okay, hold on one second. Super slow.
Okay. You're older.
Yeah, I have like 2 gigs or something, or NC or whatever it is.
You'll have that.
Like, I'm talking to Kevin.
The cat trying to. Good job, Hope. Throw it in the floor.
You want to throw the mouse again?
Yeah, here.
Oh God, Hope's trying to wreck.
Okay, so,
That was weird, my ears.
Yes, it was.
Okay, we got you on this now, so.
We? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. All right, so put yourself on mute, and when I introduce you, then you can unmute yourself and start talking, okay? All right. All right. Fat Bald and White, we are officially back, and got a good friend of ours on there, but on the line. But first, we've got to give him a proper introduction. No, he can't hear it,
He can't hear
but we
me.
can. And when he goes back and listens to the podcast, he's going to hear it. Toccoa's very own billionaire, Derek Martin,
Here he is.
along with us. Derek,
The president.
welcome to the Toccoa Billionaires Club.
CEO.
Welcome to the show. What you got going on tonight, Derek? Yeah.
So what are you saying is he had better shit to do.
So,
You ruined his evening.
that's what it is.
You're
I've stopped
interfering with his billionaire.
That's right, I've interfered.
This is no Catholic. Yes, we're for the cream. We scream for cream.
Corey's all about the cream, you know.
For you guys.
Yeah, we're for creators.
It's our box. It's a box for our equipment.
Yeah, we're for creators, not queers for creators. No.
Our creators for queers.
Yeah. So you were telling me this week that you've got multiple girlfriends, right? 25 at least. You were saying someone had accused you of being a polygamist, basically. is what
Well,
you-
he can't be. He's not married to
You
me.
can have multiple. You can have a
That
harem.
just makes you a man whore.
That's the thing, though. Derek doesn't fall into that category.
What, man whore?
Yeah, he's not
Depends
a
on who
man
you
whore.
ask.
Do what?
Are these real girlfriends or like social media girlfriends?
They're influences.
Do they just like identify as your girlfriend?
So,
You do not do the identifying.
sounds like the dude who wrote the Fox News article. A message. Did you?
So were we.
who have?
Was this the one that you posted?
Were you you
Yeah.
talking to some Indian person?
The one you posted on
Oh,
Facebook.
you have girlfriend.
I don't know, I was thinking of call centers or something.
No.
Taliban
That would be the Russians. Who have girlfriends?
or somebody at the rush hour. Girlfriend, who you?
Why would they be upset as long as you paid for that one to get here?
Right.
They should be fine with that. You have 50 of them.
Yeah.
I care if you don't know. As long
You
as
have
pay
whole
for it.
village.
So what did it say, Derek? You got it? Oh, okay. So were they like trying to put an application in, or how was it?
See if you were hiring.
What? So at 1:40 in the morning, some random person. Do you know this person?
I ain't talking to people.
It's a girl, right? You don't have to tell us who it is. Okay, so
It
it's
at least identifies as one.
a transistor. She identifies as a girl. That's where we're at least, right? Okay.
You know, no one's Crocodile Dundee
Right.
to find out.
So is she like Gabby Petito hot, prior to death? Or is
Or hot laying in the desert corpse. Hot.
Do you have,
you should have said yes, and she would have been interested because she wanted to be your side bitch.
so you go, wouldn't you like to know?
You should have been hateful. You should be like, fuck you, bitch. And see what she.
Spit in her eye.
She's like, I don't answer to you.
Spit in her eye and slap her. And then just walk off.
I don't answer to you, bitch.
She's seeing you right now through the bushes.
That rough looking, was she? That one.
She wasn't an ugly girl, but
Yeah, do you think that she's? You think we should put her on the terror watch list? Is she gonna hijack a plane and run into some buildings or something? Is that what you're concerned?
Hannah has balloon.
You think she stole Deagle's Cessna? But anyways, sorry, that was it too soon for that, Joko? Do what? How you don't know what she wanted when she called you? How you don't know what she be wanting at 1:44 in the morning?
You trying to slip in your DM.
That's right.
She want to get that stanky tanky.
She wanted you to reply, yeah, no, baby, come on over.
It's like, number ain't but nothing but a thing, baby.
Derek, I just, okay. I haven't dated in so long, I don't understand how the dating.
Be very leery of Snapchat because that means that they can filter everything.
Oh?
Yeah.
So nobody on Snapchat looks like they actually do. They actually come out, they look, in real life, they look like the Frankenstein's monster.
This is how you do the catfish.
Well, that's why the other day my boss looked like Dobby the house elf. I'm still there for the minute. Too, but I pretty much tell him what I'm going to do.
Unless he calls you on your day off and tells you what you're going to do.
Well, yeah.
All into it. No. Whatever name you're going by this week, damn weird woman with
Yeah,
1,000 aliases.
I pretty much spent most of my day on Wednesday trolling his wife, so, that was why. I was just trolling her all day. Trolling?
His wife?
Yeah, like social media trolling.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just
She probably
maybe, I don't know.
You got a box of Vicodin, she'll cheat for anybody but that.
I don't know. I just like fucking with her. It's just kind of funny. I I ain't got nothing better to do some days.
It's like messing with this person's head. Well, that's, you know, shoot
It's because he can't edit.
So, he's right. Hope does that. He's writing these things for. He's writing headlines for Fox News now.
Dragged to death with a baseball bat.
That's right.
Still haven't got to the bottom of that.
In some situations, it may be. But anyways, so what words of wisdom do you have for us this week? Uh-oh, no words of wisdom out of Derek Martin. I did put you on the spot, didn't I?
What about some stock tips?
Yeah, you got any hot stock tips? Put all your money in doggy coin. Do what? Put all your money in doggy coin, folks. What?
Even with the Chinese ban on cryptocurrency?
You think it doesn't matter?
I don't know. I don't think China's going to matter much longer.
Well, at some point.
Buy war bonds.
I mean, the only two things that are true. The stock market's like gravity. What goes up must come down. I hate to point that. No, we'll do it the TBC.
So we can.
Let's go
go
billionaire's
bankrupt
coin.
and take everybody's money?
Yes. No, it won't make money. Trump coin won't make money. We'll have to
You know
file
what?
bankrupt about 50
No.
cents on it.
No.
Peach coin.
I got it.
What?
No, he's correct. Trump coin actually would make money. When we do it, you get Trumpers to buy it, and then you give them a paper copy
From the
certificate
Bradford Exchange.
showing where they
Yeah,
bought
You've
it.
got to do that picture with him. Yeah.
Or the Rambo.
Oh, yeah, do the Rambo picture for the picture on the Trump coin.
With a MAGA hat.
I love this
And then
idea.
the minute it hits,
I'm now on board.
yeah, the minute
How
it
you
hits
do like the
10
Bradford
cents,
Exchange? You know, get Tom Selleck, sell them.
Advertisement on Fox News, Fox Nation. That's where we'll be soon, on Fox Nation. I don't think, yeah, we'll advertise on Newsmax.
And the other one.
They won't hire us.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, and on
we'll get the My Pillow guy.
Owen. Yeah.
Get the My
Oh
Pillow
my
guy.
God, yes, that My Pillow thing needs to be on there. Yeah. 20 years.
Trump body pillows.
Trump body pillows.
It'll have the arm that comes out so you can snuggle up to, and it'll hold you like that.
And we won't fucking molest you in your sleep.
Derek, this is why you're the billionaire and we're not. You're coming up with all the great ideas.
Trump
The
body
Trump
pillow.
body
This
pillow.
is
I love
Whoopi
this
and Whoopi as it is in real life.
It's orange except for the butthole where it's lily white.
You got a scratch and sniff. Tastes like it's steel flavor.
Been licking up the pillow lately, boy.
Put some asbestos or something, whatever.
Well, anyway, we appreciate you joining us. You're going to join us next week, too. You're going to be prepared. We're going to have a new segment with Derek.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to do a new segment. Do
Money
talk. It's going to be the Toccoa Billionaires moment. And what we talked about it this week, Derek's going to talk about whatever he wants to for 5 minutes a week. He's going to have a 5-minute segment on the show.
We're going to try to make a point to record this and start making little clips of things and start really focusing on our social media output here
Right.
soon, because we realize that we suck on this. So that's
We
why.
are the world's worst social media people. We
I
have
think
2
maybe-
viewers.
How many of them are us?
I don't know.
I don't know if they're counting me or not. No, I got kicked out, so it should be me. We have another one.
Hopefully, welcome.
Hello, people.
Hello, person.
Do what? It's Mike Lindell. Mike Lindell. He's gonna sue us like we're Dominion.
But
No,
on a
no, it's the
serious
other
note,
way. It's the other way.
Oh, yeah.
someone,
That's right.
on a serious note though, if you have a chance, make sure you check on our Facebook page at Fat Bald and White and our Twitter handle at Fat Bald and White.
Yep.
Also.
If it's
Dude,
up.
go to Fat Bald and White. Yeah, if we're
If
not
we
kicked
haven't
off
been
Twitter.
because we like trolling people
I
just in
do.
general.
We're assholes and
Yeah.
say things.
Yeah.
And sometimes people don't like it.
No,
when we say
and we
things.
get kicked off for things. So.
Derek, you been following the Gabby Petito bullshit?
Hashtag Bama.
Van dead. But
She was
she's
a blonde.
white.
Yeah, she was a white blonde girl who was.
Did she love that band so much that they put her coffin in the back of it?
She
with a
loved
barrier?
it. She loved it. No.
The van. She was living in a van.
Down by the river.
Yeah. She was staying with Chris Farley's character from Saturday Night Live.
No, the real Chris
Oh,
Farley.
oh.
He's dead in the van by the river too.
Did you haven't really kept up with it? Okay, well here's
down by the river.
here's the gist of the story. Dumb blonde bitch posed on Instagram in a bikini, and now she's dead. So the whole world has to give a fuck about it.
Yeah, we have some more.
Yeah,
Woo.
because she was a dumb blonde bitch who did stupid shit.
And got what she deserved.
Who went to live in a van?
With a stranger from Florida.
Who moved from New York away from her family to Florida to go with a Florida man in a van.
Never
Like
go.
this
Across the
ends
country.
well.
That's right. I mean, we do a segment we do a public service to the world every week. We do a Florida man story every week. We didn't do it last
Last
week.
week we did.
Yeah, her.
Gabby Petito. It's the ultimate Florida man story.
Well, this week we got. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
another Florida
another
man
Florida
story
man
this
story.
week.
Yeah, this one's been videos. and
What's
stuff.
Trump do now?
No, not that one.
That's all you got, Derek. What was you gonna say? They're gonna find an alligator turd somewhere for that.
No. Truth is.
Yes.
Truth is.
Me too. At least Rick's smart enough to find shit.
Dog. Okay. So what it is the reason why Dog the Bounty Hunter is going to quote unquote find him is because he actually kidnapped him, and he'll just release him at some point.
Oh,
I found him.
yeah, I bet E is all up on this.
Cartman's got it.
Cartman has the I am the dog. All right, South Park.
No.
Hey, this happened in the 90s.
OJ in Tacoma, Georgia? Oh, OJ.
Was it a white Bronco?
Specialty plates, not OJ. So they did
I
catch him.
didn't realize that was in a new Bronco. That makes that even more hilarious, though.
Oh, that would be
The
fantastic.
big juicer. Plenty of room for all your blonde bitches in the
It
back.
comes with a special edition knife in the glove box.
I want to know.
The back is like blood resistant, so you can put all the bloody bodies and parts
I
in the
want
back.
to know if OJ Simpson has bought one yet. You know what? I follow him on Twitter. Let me go find out if OJ has bought one yet.
That's a good question. Did OJ buy a new Bronco?
He deserves one after all of this.
Yeah, think of all the advertising Ford got out of that. I mean, for God's sake. Yes,
Well, that's why Blake wants one.
I do. I want one.
He
So I can
wants
put
that
this-
one.
Seriously, it's not a joke. I want one for that reason.
You want that one.
No, if I could find that one, I bet you that one's like $12 million or something
Jay
now
Leno
if you
has
bought it. Jay Leno. Oh, really? Derek's gonna find out. We're gonna.
Well, because that was Al Cowling's, it wasn't actually his Ford Bronco, it was Al Cowling's Ford Bronco.
He deserves one.
Yeah, OJ got more attention for Ford than anybody's ever gotten.
For Ford.
Maybe save the Ford Pinto, which
New,
blew up for no reason.
Then the new soon-to-be governor of Alabama,
Who's that?
McConaughey.
Oh, Kanye?
McConaughey.
Oh, I thought he was Texas.
Yeah.
You said Alabama.
Whatever, he can run wherever he
Okay,
wants.
no, those are two very different things.
Have you been to either of them?
Yes,
And
they're
both
very different things.
it's similar. What's the
They're
difference?
close.
Alabama, Texas.
the only difference between them is Mississippi.
I have a theory,
Swamp.
I have a working theory, that if you're related to somebody, you should never visit
Texabama.
Alabama because you will have a very weird urge to want to, like, have sexual relations
No.
with that relative.
That sounds awful.
Texabama.
It's in the water.
Alabama. Alabama.
Okay. Some dude. No. We sound like this is a guy we need to get on the show.
We need to ask Miss Cleo about this guy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, so generous.
Did it sell or no?
Yeah, what the hell's he gonna do with it? You need to sell it to a collector.
I'd pay 1.2 million for it.
Oh,
I had it to pay
Wait, you would pay that for what?
for the Bronco.
For the Bronco.
Yeah.
Even though, because the problem is they're probably advertising it as the Bronco, the white Bronco that O.J. Simpson owned. And the truth is O.J. Simpson never owned a white
No, I want the one that he was riding around threatening to suicide in. That's the one I want.
No, the one you want is from an alternate timeline where he did suicide.
Still got the brain matter in it.
Yes.
Did you watch a Rick and Morty marathon or something?
No, I need to catch up on him
He
though.
just discovered a new show.
No, that's the more valuable one.
Oh, okay.
It's
You
got
want that
juices on it.
one? Juice. That sounds nasty as fuck.
Big juice.
You heard his brother. You heard OJ's brother. You heard OJ's brother Lemonade died last week, right? Yeah, he died last week of COVID.
And what was his name?
Lemonade. I don't know what his real name was.
I
But
don't,
we're
I don't
calling
remember
it.
either.
Hope read it.
But he was genuinely upset. He didn't say what his brother's name was. But that's when we found out that OJ's dad was a drag queen.
Yeah, yeah.
That died of AIDS.
Yeah, do you know OJ's dad was a drag queen? No.
I mean, it sounds legit like we would.
Clearly, our number one fan did not listen last week.
I don't know that we weren't trolled on that information ourselves.
Pull it
That
up.
seems really hard to
Was
believe.
OJ's dad a drag queen?
Big Sugar.
Do what? Okay, Derek's fact checking this.
Big Sugar.
It's correct. Is it RuPaul?
What was their stage name?
Yeah, what was OJ's dad's stage name?
Buffalo Bill.
Derek, you got that? He's looking. He's going to see if he can find the stage name of OJ's
I
dad.
tell you, it's Big Sugar.
Big Sugar.
His
Brown
name was
sugar.
Jimmy Lee. His name was Jimmy Lee.
Jimmy Lee Simpson.
Jimmy Lee Simpson.
And his stage name was what?
Oh, okay.
Bronco. I like that. Bronco. It was it really what it was? Oh wow.
Sometimes life just works out that way.
That is unfortunate. You would hang out with OJ?
In a dark alley?
I mean, it depends. Where are we at? I'm not going down an alley with him. Yeah. You would.
I would definitely go have a beer with OJ.
Dinner
I'm not even gonna.
or enema?
You'd have Coke with him.
I think you
No,
meant like a Coca-Cola.
Oh, sugar in your water.
Oh, I totally did that.
Yeah.
No!
Go back to OJ heyday.
Let's go break into a hotel room.
No, what's up, bitch?
I got an ex I need to stab. I'm feeling mighty stabby tonight. Well, I mean, he didn't do it. He paid somebody. So, but yeah, but those Jews stole it from him.
The Goldmans?
Yeah, those Jews. Those are what I'm talking about.
Wasn't it that he like lost it because he owed money or something?
Yeah, because they like got that suit
Yeah.
against you.
Norm Macdonald explained it. You lose your shit if you stab your wife in a waiter. Remember? So, just say it. They'll take your Heisman Trophy.
And melt it down and make jewelry.
What was it with?
Jewelry.
Yeah, he was trying to steal back his Heisman Trophy, wasn't he, Derek?
I think so.
But I
It's
thought it
among
was
the
for
things.
something else.
I think it's among the things there.
Okay. Derek's getting us a list
It
of
was,
the
I think it
materials
was like,
that were.
quote, memorabilia or whatever.
So you notice the things like flashing at us.
Okay, so it's not me and I'm not having a
Yeah,
stroke.
you're not having a stroke. You're good.
Okay. It's not phantoms over here.
No.
Nope. Poltergeist.
Nope.
Nothing. Okay.
No, just whatever the hell's going on there.
Makes me nervous. That's part of my eye. I mean, I'm at a certain age. You gotta worry about those things. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like general.
The greatest baseball player never to make it into the Hall of Fame.
Because he cheated his way.
No, he made it into the Hall of Fame. Pete Rose was like really good.
Shame.
Yeah, but then he got in trouble for betting on baseball. And, yeah, so he got banned from being in the Hall of Fame and banned from baseball for a while.
But they let Sosa in.
Yeah, well, steroids are fine.
Okay,
Cheating,
that's not cheating.
yeah, it's cheating to get the, you know, the
And the other guy, McGuire.
Bonds, Barry Bonds, all them folks, yeah. They're
Look
fine.
at that Pete Rose asterisk.
Go ahead, Derek. What were you saying? Yep.
I mean, does somebody else own it?
Well, did you sell your stuff? I mean, that's like
Was it taken from you by court order?
that's like selling a car and going to it's my car, motherfucker.
It's like if you're the mayor of a and you see a fine-looking excavator, and you think to yourself, man, I got some holes I need dug. I'm gonna steal that thing and take it out for a ride.
You tear it up to
You
the
tear it up, bring it back.
$12,000.
You bring it back to him.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So we bashed on OJ. Anyone else you want to tear apart, Derek? Oh, we just sort of.
You wanted to bash on Eminem.
I did. Well,
We
yeah.
still like OJ. I still like OJ.
I don't hate OJ.
OJ,
I
if you're
never-
out there, I will have a beer with you.
I never hated you, Roger.
No.
I will not walk down a dark
I did
alley with
believe
you,
you.
but I will have a beer with you inside of a restaurant.
There-
Very
I
well
will
lit.
admit, I did think you were guilty, but
That's because you're black.
I'll still-
Corey's actually a racist.
I will still hang out with you.
Corey's going to embrace the racist thing now because he wants a job with Fox Nation. Fuck yeah, where's my hood?
I don't believe that.
I need my tiki torch.
True.
What the hell?
Well,
That factory's gone now.
there's
Well, they
no
only
dark
live-
alleys in Martin, Georgia.
Ain't no light either. It's all dark. There is that little street.
Okay. There's that one street. So there you go. You and OJ can walk between the post office and what used to be a tire shop.
Yes, that's the truth.
But now, OJ,
There was
remember
an
what
auction barn downtown too.
now, OJ, remember what you do on post office property constitutes federal
Yeah,
crime.
that's
Be
right.
careful. Be careful. Stay out of federal court.
So Derek, did you hear that M&M has started a restaurant?
Where it flips people off.
It's called Mom's Spaghetti.
Where they serve spaghetti.
Yeah.
See?
That's what,
See?
that's what Corey said it should be.
But it's not M and M.
It would be.
But it's not M and M.
Mars is losing out a ton of money on this.
It's spelled differently.
Fuck, I don't care. It's pronounced the same.
Look, Peter.
That's how puns work.
Look, Peter.
Oh God, Corey and Hope are now mad at
This
each
is
other.
wordplay.
Grammar.
Wordplay.
Grammar.
Wordplay. Creative license. Creative license.
No.
Yes.
No.
One time Corey speaks into the fucking microphone. It's not even one phrase heard. Creative licensing.
That's right.
The rest of the time he's off looking at whatever.
That's to get,
Yeah.
to get the guy.
So, would you, oh God. So Derek, would you,
No, it says Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
yeah, it was the Chris Tucker
And his
thing.
mama, apparently.
Yeah. So Derek, would you eat at M&M's restaurant?
That spaghetti was hideous.
Yeah.
That was bad.
No, you're going to throw it up.
I thought that, isn't
That's what
M&M
he
the
said.
person who said that he'd be the one spitting in your onion rings?
He
Isn't
don't serve onion rings.
How do you know that?
That's why he don't.
Spaghetti.
That's why he don't serve onion rings.
Oh, okay. So
Because he spit it.
nobody will.
He hates onion rings.
Nobody will.
Everybody knows that. It doesn't look good.
It
It's like
was
a walk-up.
Yeah, it was like fast food spaghetti.
It was terrible.
Why do I imagine it's like some ramen noodles with ketchup?
Oh, it's like ramen noodles. No, it's ramen noodles with Subway meatballs slapped on top of it. There you
No,
go.
there's no meatballs. None.
No?
No.
No.
meat.
M&M was pork.
Oh God.
They also say M&M has no meat either.
What?
Well,
So it's
That's
What are you
that's
even
what that
talking
woman
about?
says.
It's some Nissin ramen noodles, some chopped ramen, and ketchup.
This sounds awful.
Hot sauce.
And hot sauce.
I'm gonna love the menu.
My bowels. You lick my bowels.
I'm not even. What the fuck are vegan balls? What? Are you legitimately reading the menu to us? Oh, okay. I was like, is this shit really on the menu?
The vegan balls are just dirt.
Oh.
Carrot. Carrot.
I've had a spaghetti sandwich before. That's not bad. He brought those. Yeah, he brought those up one time. Those are fantastic.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, but I think he shut that down.
So that's
Well, I think he's dead or close
soul,
to dead.
soul food, and that's the itis will kill you.
Oh wow, Corey's got a picture of it, and it does look sad.
Sad spaghetti.
It is the saddest shit you've ever seen.
Oh, that was like something that Honey Boo Boo's mama would have made her.
Oh, that's
You can get some spaghetti.
looks rough.
I got mayonnaise in it.
It's just mayonnaise.
What it is
On
they,
ramen noodles.
they got that Play-Doh maker, okay? So they
So it takes the Play-Doh.
no, hear me out.
Oh, okay. They get the white
They
Play-Doh.
take mayonnaise, okay, and shove it through the Play-Doh maker.
And
so
fry
they-
it.
No, they,
I like it.
so it comes out onto a plate of panko, all right?
That's a question. Would you eat it, Mama June?
No.
Mama June's spaghetti.
Every dish guaranteed to give you a heart attack.
Oh, God.
Can you imagine the yeast content?
I know they're nasty. I've seen the damn show once.
I would,
You can make a lot of
Who are
bread.
you talking about? Who are you talking about? Oh, okay. You know what he's talking about. Yeah, well, we can't. We might get sued. They're not. They'll get our $1.55 that we made on Anchor.
Oh no!
Was it as bad? Your
Probably.
ex's house was pretty bad too, wasn't it? Yeah,
Which one?
his spouse. You know which one I'm talking about, the one that married into that family. She was used to it, right? Yeah, it was.
That's weird. That's very weird.
I don't think I would have ate there. That would just be awful.
When you sit there and go,
Oh, you Chinese tonight?
pick it up and go, oh, this is delicious. This is so good. Like, oh, look over there. Throw it away.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. Like they were lost for like a year. They were walking around the outside looking for the house that's gone. Well, we used to have neighbors. You remember this? That they would get lost. They would like in their yard.
No, he always managed to like have his dementia skills like show up over at our house in the morning when I got up to let the dog out,
Yeah.
and I just got up out of bed and I'm in my nightgown.
He would show up and see Hope then.
In my nightgown.
He was compensating this week though. He must have listened last week because this week he was posting all about how much he loved old Mullen. Because he was all over the interwebs this week about that.
I thought you weren't his friend no more.
I ain't his friend no more, but apparently his shit still shows up in my feed from time to time, I guess.
Oh, so you can see.
Is it?
He probably put it in there just so you can see.
Like no
Thank
joke, like
you.
I am blocked from speaking to him. Like I tried to send him a message a while
That's why
back.
he can't send speak to you.
Is that really how it works?
I think so.
Like he can block
You have
me
to
from
accept.
messaging?
Yeah, you have to accept things that you can see from that person.
Oh, okay.
Like you can't like just go on and tag him in something. He has to accept it and shit like that.
Okay. Well,
He can, but it won't matter until he does.
you know who that is?
No.
He's a crazy dude.
Okay.
He's a
There's lots of crazy dudes in West Virginia.
yeah. This guy's like he's famous.
Take me home, country road.
To the place.
No.
West Virginia.
Good God, Derek, you started a fucking single.
Take me home,
Country road.
I hate John Denver. The best thing he ever did was crash into the fucking ocean.
I like John
I
Denver.
hate
I
John.
like
He
that
was
song.
fantastic as Gilligan.
That was Bob. That was Bob Denver.
Well, yeah, he's named Jessica.
Jessica.
Okay.
Jessica.
Yeah, that means they were
That's what I'm
expecting a
saying.
girl, but wound up with him.
Yeah.
That explains the whole
He's got
lot.
Yeah.
Oh. But they're the same, right?
Right. Charles Manson and Obi-Wan are on his back.
I'm sensing some low key.
Yeah. Well, now Crazy Larry has friends around here. Maybe they knew each other.
Well, listen, we don't know that Crazy Larry wasn't into his daddy either,
That's true.
or her.
Well, Crazy Larry wouldn't do that.
He'd be tied down to one spot too long.
Yeah.
Gubbin, get him.
That's
Can
right.
I say there are some times where having cameras outside your house is just the best thing ever.
Really?
Yes, because when we had that person living with us, you remember her, Yeah.
No, it's me.
Yeah, it was Corey.
No,
It
no,
was Corey.
no. When the girl was living with us, with Mr. Peanut Butter,
Oh,
the
Yeah.
dog.
I like this peanut.
So it was funny. She went out there to go let the dog out and like put him on the runner, but she like fell down the back steps, and the camera was like right on the back steps. And so like Adam and I are in there just like replaying it. We like rewind it and we watch her fall up, fall back down, fall back up, fall back
Get the
down.
cartoon noises going.
It pays sometimes to have cameras.
All right, go for it. What do you got, Derek? Let's see. What do we want? Instrumental sappy.
How sappy.
Yeah. Hang on. I'm gonna get you in the arms of the angels.
To get Thank You by Dido.
Thank You by Dido. I don't know that.
Well, the internet does. The white flag lady.
Okay, wait a minute. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna get you. Oh shit. Hang on.
But these advertisements.
Yeah, we're gonna go through an advertisement
Because
first.
we're too cheap to get real YouTube.
Well, you'll have that.
We gotta make some more money.
All right,
Derek,
Derek.
find us some more people.
Yeah. Round us up some.
All right, we got Derek some background music ready. Derek's gonna give a heartfelt thank you to somebody. Go for it, Derek.
Bullet. A love song.
I think that.
Listen to that Stan Smith song.
With that damn 500-foot statue of a damn
Skeleton.
with skeleton. I'd just be. I think that we should put that Derek's thank you there over the bed to this. We'll play that as an intro for now.
He's not gonna write you a love song.
Derek, because it's like, this song was in Stan.
Wants to thank you for giving him the best day
No, you're definitely.
of his life.
You are definitely right. You are.
Just to be without her.
Blow up dog.
Then it wouldn't be in the Tacoma Theater, you'd be in the Tacoma Poorhouse.
He's in the poorhouse now.
What? Who enjoys that?
The stupid.
No. Hold on. I know the answer to this.
Okay, hope that's the answer.
The answer is people who say that
West
they
Virginia.
don't know better. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So they say that they're happy because they don't know. It's just like all those people that say money can't buy happiness.
Bullshit.
But they don't.
They never had it, so they don't know.
They can't buy no space rockets.
But money can buy Porsche 911s, and that's pretty
You
close,
know what? You know what? I could be miserable and comfortable at the same time, and not have to worry about where my next meal is
Okay,
coming
like
from.
look at Corey. We'll take Corey for instance. Corey's poor as shit. He had to go buy pills to make him happy.
That's right.
Took
Money buys happiness. And if it doesn't, it buys happy feelings.
There you go, folks. Now you know money buys happy pills.
Which makes Corey
Not miserable.
Only at night, though, because Corey takes his happy pills and he goes to bed.
This coffee's making me feel a lot better.
Oh, okay.
This is the first caffeine I've
But
had
no,
all day.
there, you dodged a bullet. I'll just say that. And he
Dodged
toted
the
that son of a bitch.
Dodged the damn nuke.
Right. Oh, that would have been great.
Bicycle, bicycle.
She'd have broke that thing, you know. I'm not saying that. Man, I ain't making fun of fat people or nothing.
You don't need a license for a horse.
But
Is it illegal for a horse to ride a horse?
I think so. When they're Mexicans freaking out, running, Godzilla. No, wait, that's the
That was you in the time.
I don't know what to make. Chupacabra. She's gained weight on her feet.
She's like that big woman from that new Resident Evil game. She's like 9 feet tall.
Smash!
Can you imagine that, going and delivering that eulogy?
Yeah. It sounds like a terrible song. They would be played at Christmas. Derek got crushed by a Maserati after pissing off his giant girl.
Hey, could you
What?
imagine?
Oh, okay.
He might not
Could
believe
you
in
imagine
GMO.
that guy from the funeral last week delivering Derek's eulogy?
Mr. Derek.
He
Yeah, we-
stuck a fork in him.
She did. We went to the worst funeral.
Ate him.
We were at the worst funeral I've ever been to in my life last week. It was bad.
Poor Mr. Milton.
Yep, poor Mr. Milton. Anyway, Derek, it's been a pleasure having you on the Fat Bald and White Show. We got to go. We got to talk about some god awful podcast that Hope made us listen to.
And then we'll have to talk about the next one.
Oh, Jesus. So, what was the name of it? The Too Tired for Crazy?
Too tired to be crazy.
To be crazy. Yeah.
Well, listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
We'll send you a
No,
link.
don't. You're going to hear.
You're gonna
We're
hear it.
going
You're
to.
gonna hear it.
We're going to tell you all about it. Anyway, it's been a pleasure having you on. Thanks for stopping by. See you, man. Bye. That's right. We'll see you next time. Well, wait a minute. I forgot to play him off. There we go. I'll get it right eventually. I got all the bells and whistles over here. Is that what it is?
No,
Sopranos?
no, you could have done the Sopranos.
Oh.
Woke up this morning, got my Maserati.
Anyway, so when we come back, we're going to finally talk about the god awful podcast Hope forced us to listen to. We're going to talk about Gabby Petito a little bit. Got to talk about that.
What more can we say?
Hey, dude's missing. There you go. Done. Talk about her.
We've just said like everything there is to say already.
But that's all that anyone's talking about.
That's it.
That's it. We don't know why. Yeah, that's all.
Some people really need it.
Ow!
Bad things with it. Alright. Here's the problem.
What? No, I've got it.
Okay, here's the problem with this. We did that live, and these poor people that are going to listen to this don't know anything what he said.
Well, that's fine. They can go listen to the podcast.
You poor people, go to the podcast. That's
Fat Bald and White. Go listen to. It says clearly in the description we're recording a podcast. So.
We need to figure out a way to have a call button to play that out.
Well, what we'll do is eventually we'll move on to where everything's done video.
Real live,
Yeah.
not fake live.
God, some of these folks I know are married to some damn Bowsers of women.
Mayor Bowser?
Look at this thing. many you married to?
Wait, which one's the Bowser?
All right, what song we opening back up with?
James Brown. Okay,
Bowser music.
settle me a question, Blake, for Megan.
No,
Tom Jones music,
it's great.
is it asexual in nature?
It is.
Yes.
All of it, right?
No,
No.
What's Do Pussycat?
that is, but that's
See?
not all of it.
It's asexual in nature. It's because it's Tom Jones. It's asexual.
Burning down the house. No, it's about burning the house down.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry for fine.
Burning down the house.
All right, so what do you want me to pull up as far as clips from?
It was all terrible. None of it was any good. Actually, I fell asleep listening to it. I had to go back because I missed the part where they started in the middle somehow, where they were talking about the sex shit.
All right, so anybody talking about the texting, and then she was like, why men don't text back, or why men text but don't want to meet, or something like that.
You sound like a faggot. I didn't believe him when he was talking about eating out women.
You know what I feel? I feel kind of bad for the guy, because I actually think that he could be
Oh,
okay.
it was awful.
Like, I think he could be okay if he's
She's holding
surrounded by idiots.
No, he couldn't be okay.
Really good.
No.
What?
Listen to his voice.
Yeah.
I've not heard it.
I'm here to find some.
He reminds me of
I want you there to want you all
Brody.
There are just
He
no,
reminds me of Brody Jenner.
there are just no playable clips from this, are there?
Not really. It's just terrible.
Okay, well here's what
We
we're
don't
gonna
need to
do.
subject our poor listeners to that.
All right, so well.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, don't do it, folks. Don't do it. You two guys, don't do it. Don't listen to them.
All right, we're going back in
You two
now.
people and Derek, don't do it. Tony,
All right.
we're recording.
He don't care.
Cut it out.
He'll scratch if he wants to.
Oh, scolding the cat.
Goodbye, we didn't start the fire. It's always burning since the world began. We didn't start the fire.
Well,
From the city fire, from the kind of fire.
who did start it? Anyway, so
I did.
P-E-N-G.
Pete Proctor.
Actually,
No, P-E-N-G.
Who's Pete?
no.
Pacific Electric and Gas.
Oh, yeah, they did. Ain't no doubt about that. They burned half of California to the damn ground.
No,
Fat, bald, and white, we're back. What do you got?
Martha did. We're just turning speaking on you. I
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. She's old enough. Started the sun. So, anyways, what?
We're gonna put to bed just one last thing, and that is Gabe Pico's dead. Dude, but he's still missing.
No, I want to talk the dog, the bounty hunter thing.
We've already said that. Dog
He
found
found
him.
him.
Still go find him. Here, that's
What
Why
do you mean?
Why is Dog the Bounty Hunter involved anyway?
Because he needs relevancy.
He's not gonna find him somewhere.
Attention whoring.
Big boobs that did all the work dead.
Big boobs that did all the work is dead.
Tina, or whatever her name
No,
was.
Beth. It was
Sure,
Beth.
Tina Beth.
It's
Tina
why.
Beth.
I mean, it's sad, but he's got to.
Bessie Sue.
He's got to do something.
That was this.
Bessie.
He's got to do something to get himself out of his depression. So he's
anyway.
gonna go hunt this guy down.
Well, he
Probably
got
get bit by
married
a gator in the meantime.
He got married again. He must be hating that because he immediately after getting married decided it was time to go hunt down some missing dude.
More dogs.
In the Everglades, and like, oh, let's get eaten by gators.
Yeah. So, anyways, hope maybe listen to this terrible
In his
podcast.
bathroom.
So that's it. Gabby Petito's done. Dead. Nobody's missing. Dog
Gone
bounty
out.
hunter's gonna go find her,
He's dead too.
Too Tired to Be Crazy with Violet
and
Benson.
Beth's dead also.
who
All in a van down by the river. Chris Farley's been at
who put
Who's
on
also dead.
a worse podcast than Sex with Emily was last week. Here's a little clip of the
Why are you
torture
doing
that we went through. This is one of the guests on there.
Jordana.
Donna.
Jordana.
So did you hear that? That right there was about the extent of what I got out of Violet Benson.
Yeah.
That was about the extent of the entirety. She had nothing.
Her sexless life.
She had nothing to add to this entire fucking podcast.
I think
She just said, "Yeah,"
we need to
with a weird bug-eyed self.
we need to put out there. Okay. Peter wrote this their description, okay?
I hope read the description.
Okay, we gotta read the description.
What's
Because
Peter?
Peter
The,
from Fox
the
News.
man from Fox News.
Oh, okay.
Peter here wrote the description. Are blowjobs really more intimate than sex? Did they talk about that?
They
They did.
yeah,
They
for a
mentioned
second.
it.
Yeah.
What did
It
they
was like
say?
in the middle.
They said yes, they're more intimate.
Why?
Well, one of
Or
them
can
did.
be.
He didn't. He disagreed.
I would think he would
No,
Because
he-
you have to look at
no,
them in the eye.
He agreed.
I would think he would know.
You
So,
have to
yeah,
look them
he
in the
thought there
eye.
should be more hand jobs.
Yeah, more hand jobs. She said the best hand jobs are ones that you use your mouth. It was like,
Not a hand
And then he
job.
said he would
That's a
love to
blowjob.
give a woman like
Yeah.
an hour or
it's just
something.
like, that's not intimate at all or something. I'm like, what?
But I think that's the epitome of intimate.
I
to
don't
look him in the eyes and do it.
That's creepy. Anyway, okay, so then it goes on. This
Years
week,
ago, Derek and I used to call this one woman because she claimed she was a virgin, but everybody claimed she was a whore. We called her Virgin Whore. So I'm pretty sure this girl has taken up that mantle. She's like, I'm sexless. I think at one point she used the phrase re-virginating. Did you? I have no clue what it is.
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
that's like extra virgin.
Olive oil. We just smear it in down there. Here's the dryness. She's got the minnow going on.
Anyway, okay. So this one. This week, Violet is joined by Jared Freed and Jordana Abraham, the host of You Up.
Sounds like Jewish names.
Okay, so if you're listening to this podcast here today, this we just killed two birds with one stone with podcast because You Up sucks, and so does Too Tired to Be Crazy with Violet Benson.
It was
So
pretty
there you go.
bad.
Anyway, a modern dating podcast presented by Betches.
Betches.
During this episode, they discuss all things relationships, sex, and how to get over an ex. This hilarious trio will dive into how the pandemic has changed the dating scene.
I don't
Dating
remember any
101.
of them talking about that at
But
all.
they like for 3 seconds.
And they sure as
That's
fucking
a dive in.
They were not funny.
No part of this was funny.
I didn't
Hilarious trio is the way they describe themselves.
Goddamn liars.
She's making
how I-
$3 million. She's making $3 million fucking dollars a year off,
to lie to people.
and it's awful. And it's put out by a major. It's put out by Podcast One, which is a major podcast.
Well, they
distributor.
suck.
and Billy Razors.
The
Yeah,
fuck's Billy Razors?
it's like
No.
Harry's like
But-
Harry's Razors.
Yeah, but
except
that's a
Like,
company
yeah.
that's sponsoring it. The
But
company
yeah,
that's
but-
actually paying her
but-
$3 million a year.
this shit is getting sponsored. That's why I don't fucking
No, I
understand.
get it, but I'm just saying that the woman's getting $3 million a year, whether it gets sponsors or fucking not from Podcast One,
But I know why.
because she's a fucking Instagram.
No.
What?
Okay. Part of it is, but it's
Where she gets
also
half of
because of her shop that she has where you can buy her merch, which is
Merch. I hate that word.
I do too.
something about daddy issues. Because I'm not going to plug it on here. It's not going to. But
Because
it's
she's got some.
essentially daddy issues is the merch stuff. And apparently there's a lot of like crazy bitches that are out there buying this shit.
Her Russian father's never.
And the
looked.
problem is that this daddy issues,
I know.
the daddy issues shop that she has the merch in is sponsoring her show. So if she's making enough money on the merch and they're sponsoring the show, then that makes it look better. So what we need to do is we're gonna get Derek with a Trump coin.
Okay, we're gonna start
Okay.
Trump
We're
coin.
gonna get a Trump coin and the Trump body pillow.
that you made.
And get like little Toad from Mario Kart.
And that's gonna be on the
You
fat
push
ball
it, it
display.
makes little Toad noise.
This is the thing, this is what I gathered. I had to go look up Violet Benson because I'm like, okay, she's sitting there talking about sex like she's an ex-Playboy model or something, and she's got like one huge bug eye and the other eye is smaller. It's like, it's.
That's because things got a little too freaky in the bedroom one night, and the guy almost popped her eyeball out.
I don't know what the
what
fuck
it
that
is it actually just like moves around. Like one side will get small and the other gets bigger. And
It looked like a cartoon frog with blonde hair. That's what she fucking looked like, a cartoon frog with blonde hair.
You know what I don't understand? Why can't she speak? She talks weird.
Yeah.
She talks weird.
Yeah.
It has like a really weird
I-
accent too.
because-
I can't even identify what his accent is.
That's the whole concept of being a stupid whore is you have to sound like a stupid whore.
Okay.
I mean, that's if you're going to be putting on stupid whore podcast, you have to sound like a stupid whore.
Well, why isn't she
Just
dead
like
in the
Sex
desert?
with Emily. What?
Why isn't she dead in the desert?
I don't know why she's not dead in the desert
She
because
never went #vanlife.
she needs to.
#vanlife.
Brian.
You know,
What's
make
that
it
dude's
flicker
name?
again.
What's his name? Brian what? What was his name? If he
Landry.
is, yeah, Brian
Laundry.
Landry.
Laundry.
Brian Laundry, if you are alive and you are listening,
Dirty laundry.
Violet Vincent's single. Take her to get her in a
Please,
van.
take her,
Yeah.
please.
We'll make you greatest person in the world.
We'll take you off the
You
line.
need to go after both of them. Both of you. Go after that Jordana chick too.
And the one from last week.
And then Jared, I mean, like, he's fucking new.
Yeah, he needs to be-
He's
he
a
needs to be
goddamn
something.
half a man.
I don't even think he is one.
Yeah, he's doing this podcast with other. Now, the other podcast is stupid called You Up.
Could you imagine being browbeaten into doing this goddamn podcast with them?
No.
I mean, if they called me up tomorrow and said, "Hey, fat man, we want you to do this podcast," I would laugh at them.
No, I do it.
So the thing that
To
I
make
love
them
the
cry.
best, the thing I love the best about
Live.
this, hang on,
Got to be
wait,
done live though.
wait. Okay, wait. Wait. Do you hear this? This bitch gives out her phone number.
I don't think it's her real phone number.
Take now out.
Okay, so she
She
puts
won't
out.
personally send
You think it's the text now app?
Yeah,
It's an
But she-
automated
She
response.
puts out her phone number. No. This is the thing.
Text now app. I'll go get a text now app, and that way they'll get this phone number, and we'll be like, hey, text us at 555-555-5555.
555. Fuck
No,
you,
I was
buddy.
hoping. What I was hoping we would get our listeners to start texting her in the middle of the night.
You
suck.
Hey, die whore.
Why aren't you on QVC anymore?
All right,
So I mean, and she lists her number.
all right. So
It's
if you-
310
Yeah.
510 6643, and just text her, be like, you suck, or drop dead, or I don't know.
Can that be the title of our podcast?
Make it her phone number. We're gonna title it her phone number.
No.
310-510-6643.
It's even listed in her Spotify podcast description that this phone number is in here. It's
Yeah.
10% off by clicking the link below or texting podcast. I think the worst part is this says to me that she had to spell podcast and say that she was worried about people. That she actually, most of her listeners are that big of idiots that they don't know how to spell podcast
I know.
to text it to.
Yeah, and the thing that really bothered me is,
And she makes a condescending tone or a remark about them, too.
yeah, you're too stupid to say the podcast.
And they're too stupid to
Yeah,
get they were
too
insulted.
stupid to spell podcast.
And to understand that they were insulted.
Yeah, the thing is, though,
And they were probably sitting there like, oh, ha, 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 that's so funny.
Oh, that's so
You've
relatable. I don't
You've
know.
got people that are so stupid they don't know how to spell podcast.
the thing that annoyed me,
C-D-S.
the thing that annoyed
Jeremy,
me the
spell
most
podcast for me.
about this
That's
podcast
how our friend does it.
was the fact that she called me a body the entire time.
Excuse me.
Hi, body. Hi, body.
Bodies are
Yeah, you didn't hear it. She said bodies. But then you go and look at her description and it says baddies.
I feel bad because I gave you guys homework and I got like 20 minutes in and gave up. Like, nope, done.
That's not fair.
I made it a whopping 46 minutes and was ready to slit my wrist.
I listened to the whole thing, fell asleep during the middle of it. I had to go back, re-listen to a part that I fell asleep through.
Can I just say, that doesn't
And
mean, no,
it was
no.
awful.
no.
It
I
was.
need to clarify something. You falling asleep during the middle of anything does not mean anything special because I could have a conversation. I'm surprised you haven't fallen asleep in the middle of this.
Objective on coffee.
The only person,
I went to town with you.
the only
I
person,
went to Buford with you one time, and you fell asleep in the passenger seat, and I was talking to you the whole time, and I did not even realize that you were asleep.
Did
So
I
looked
talk back?
up- No,
Well, that's
But
the
you
reason I
made-
flew.
you made noises. So I thought you were like listening, like,
the only
Non-committal
person,
noises.
yeah.
the only person who had worse homework this week than us was Brian, who, who was
He had an intensive class.
at Sodomy 2021.
Sodomy.
That's right. And that's what got me through this. Was sitting there going, well, at least I'm not Brian. I'm not stuck there where he's at. He went willingly though. Oh,
All right.
It's all right. We're gonna make up for it next week with Tell Me with Ellen Pompeo.
no,
I don't think this is going to get to pick him out no more.
no, that's
That's the point.
No, he has to pick out one now. Pick out the fat bitches and make her listen.
fat bitches. I can
Those
do
English cows.
Okay,
that. Okay,
if
let me
he's
see.
picking it out,
Wales.
no Patty C. Cup
Okay, no Patty C cups.
No.
or anything he might be identifying as now.
She is.
whatever he's decided to go as. But he's the greatest
He's not.
of podcasters of all time.
He is.
He's not.
So,
All right. Okay.
okay,
We need to put a rating on Violet Benson.
-6.
I rate it the same as Eminem's Mom Spaghetti.
I'm going to quote Larry. I know letters and I know numbers.
But I don't know.
And this score ain't one of them.
That's pretty bad.
Okay, so this week it's to torture us, and so I'm hated.
Get the heat off Mr. Hope here after these two.
You know, there's a podcast that I know of called "Nope, We're Not Monogamous."
What? I hate this too. Jesus fucking Christ.
I can't find it. It's not on here. So
Thank
good-
God.
Good news. Oh wait, nope, there it is. There it is. Okay, it's called "Nope, We're Not Monogamous,"
All right. You gotta send a link to this.
and you have to listen to. Let's see.
One
It's only
episode.
it's only in its 9th episode, all right? And the latest one
So they
is
got
called
3 more to prove.
Decolonizing Polygamy
Wait, what?
and Relationship Anarchy.
Why does it feel like a women's study class?
It's awful. I'll just go ahead and let you all know
What?
it is awful. And
Is
then
it-
I want you to
is it
listen to
funny?
it.
Like
It
to
will,
make fun of?
yes.
Oh, okay.
I want you to listen to it. And when you listen to it, I want you to think about this fact. Is these people who are in this weird sex coven that they're in
Oh,
are all fat, gross people?
They don't shower.
Probably not. They don't
it's
look
kind of like
the part.
Cheetos or Fritos.
Yes. Okay. And like it's so weird because like I've listened to another episode of this prior to this one. Okay, and the reason I did was a podcast I enjoy talked about it. And I was like, well, what the fuck is he talking about? So I went and listened to it. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, this is pretty bad. Now, if you don't want to go that route, I can go another route if that's what y'all want to do.
So it sounds like this is a trap.
No, we can go another route.
Did you have to fat picking that big basket up?
Should call him Fat Man.
Let's see what. Okay, so
I call him Fat Tony.
let's see.
Woke up this morning, caught myself a man.
Pretty bad. Apparently, Spotify's not recommending anything to us.
Okay, that should tell you everything you need to know.
Let's see. We'll go down the Spotify list here, and
How does it start one?
you know what? What What about the Joe Rogan experience?
No,
I'd rather not experience Joe Rogan.
Why not?
He deserves nothing.
we've already made fun of him.
He deserves nothing
He's already
but
been made fun of.
criticism, scorn, and contempt
Okay, well, here's one.
for his despicable.
Wait, that I know nothing about. All right.
It
And
really should be something we just don't know anything about.
okay,
Just pick one at random and that's
Well, I
what we'll
chose
do.
the random ones that I chose.
You chose shitty ones to set us up on purpose.
That was the point.
And you push out.
I listened to the first one.
okay.
Well, the second one?
All micro penis and all. 2.5 inches, fully erect.
All right, I'll go this one. Tiger belly.
So proud.
Give you the tiger dude. Tiger belly.
Tiger belly.
Okay.
Harold Bass.
And we'll do the episode with Howie Mandel and the magical phone call.
I like Howie Mandel.
I bet you don't after you listen to this. I bet you fucking hate Howie Mandel.
Oh, is it really Howie Mandel? Or
Yeah, it's really Howie Mandel.
So you've already heard this.
No, I've not heard this. I'm reading what it says.
Is it really Howie Mandel?
Is it Howie Mandel?
I don't know.
And
Like,
then it was
it's like,
really Alex Jones that called us,
It was really Alex Jones that called us.
so it was really Howie Mandel.
Yeah, it's really Howie Mandel, I guess. I don't
it's
know.
really Miss Cleo that we contacted
Yeah.
in the afterlife.
Definitely Miss Cleo.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. We're going to do Tiger Belly.
You gotta send us a link to it.
I will send you a link to it.
Do it.
I don't have the ability to this second, I don't think.
Okay,
Let's see.
fine.
So, anyway, what are we? Oh, good God. No, you're not. No one's holding anyone hostage.
That's why, okay, can I honestly say, if I ever had to get the job of being like the devil on someone's shoulder, I would
Is this a job you can apply for? Because I would totally rock that shit.
Because I mean, like, literally, that would be me posting, do it.
Don't listen to that fat little fuck over there. That
Do
little,
it!
that little blonde bitch. Fuck her.
Do it!
Fuck her and then listen to me.
So anyways, Corey, what have we got else that we're going to talk about this week?
I wanted to talk about Mick Jagger, but we ignored him.
Go ahead. Tell
Just
us
like
about.
the bar did.
So anyways, Corey.
As we scanned the news the other
I
day.
saw that, but I decided to ignore it.
How big a fucking douchebag is Mick Jagger
Yes.
that he's pissed off
I don't think he's pissed off.
that nobody noticed him
He's getting paid either way.
in a fucking bar?
Who the fuck cares?
I mean, but why is this national news?
Why is Mick Jagger relevant?
Exactly. I mean, what has he done?
Look, first of all,
Not died. It's not died.
the last thing that he was even a part of, okay?
Have members that are now dead.
No, was when Maroon 5 met up with Christina Aguilera and they did the song Moves Like Jagger. That was the last time he was even somewhat recognized.
My whole point here is that
Jagger who?
I mean, he just
Like a
was like a
jaguar?
random lesbian. So, like, why would they know? I mean, how
You're
would
right.
anyone know who it is?
so some lesbian showed up.
Oh, at a dive bar.
Yeah.
Sorry, dive bar.
And, I mean, and he probably did like the worst thing and dressed up like Val Kilmer and
With
had
a
like
cowboy hat on.
turquoise jewelry and everything.
Well,
When
he
he
was a
really
rhinestone
looked
cowboy.
lesbian.
He was around some cowboy.
And that's
No, I don't even believe that. He just looked like a straight up lesbian.
You saw the picture?
Yeah, it looks like he just left soccer practice. He looks like somebody's soccer mom that decided to go bisexual.
Lesbian soccer mom.
I mean, it's,
Looks like someone who was formerly married to Rosie O'Donnell.
yeah. It's rough. I mean, and
I
that's
would
the thing.
imagine it would be.
Why in
like
the
her.
hell? Why in the hell is it national news?
I don't give a fuck.
But apparently CNN did, Fox did,
It was a slow news week.
all the big.
You know,
It
that's
was
the
a
thing.
very
You know,
slow news week. They were so
They found Gabby's body.
Okay, listen.
They didn't find the dude.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
nothing else to talk about this week. But
This is
oh,
our-
Mick Jagger wasn't noticed.
Listen, listen, folks. This is our own damn fault. Okay? Hear me out here.
How is it our fault?
Okay. We all knew that under the Biden administration, we would have slow, normal news. Every day wouldn't be DEFCON 1. Okay?
Yeah,
And so now we're able to fucking breathe and relax.
That's why that Peter guy
and
had to make
bullshit like
things,
this.
that Peter guy had to make things more interesting. Dragged to death with baseball bat.
Yes.
There wasn't even a baseball bat in that entire story.
No. That's what I'm saying.
But,
So now we've got slow news again. We have forgotten what it was like.
It was like somebody captured a video of a gator that ate a smaller 6-foot-long gator.
that was news.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's fucking scary as shit. That gator probably also ate laundry.
I remember I seen two gators like fighting.
Mr. Laundry.
Look, to me, I don't even understand why the fuck that's major news. Major network news, like top fucking story news.
You want to talk about Gabby's fuckface so much.
You know, I've noticed the news must be pretty slow, because every time I've been over to our grandparents' house, even Papa's so bored that he watches that Inspiration.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. He won't even watch Fox anymore. Of course, now that HD's come around, all those hags that used to look good look pretty rough, so.
HD. Look at her. I like to look at her, but she likes to cross her legs and like bounce that one pretty provocatively. Oh shit, I can see all them spider veins in there.
In there.
Oh, in there. Ugh.
Oh, look, when Megan Kelly moves her leg, you can see the infected hair on her badge. Oh, God, it's so nasty.
Oh, Jesus is waving at me.
It's got a hand. What? What?
It's smiling at you. You just look just right.
No,
Put your eye.
stop.
What else do you have to talk about this week, Corey?
Let's see. We talked about the dumpster fire in Texas. We got COVID.
I wonder
Anger.
if that would work. I'm still trying to figure out if a dumpster would serve the purpose as a smoker.
Yes.
You put a grill across like the middle part, and you like slide the door open.
The only problem
You
is,
just throw some charcoal on the bottom or whatever.
here's the problem.
All right.
The top part is plastic.
It melts. You got to get some weird flavors out of that.
Dripping.
You're worried about that. You're worried about that being the weird place.
You don't know. Maybe it might be the other white meat. It might taste pretty good.
The perfume of dumpster juice.
Oh.
Intriguing flavor. Okay, like Mama used to make.
Gross, moving on.
It's got a hand and it's waving at me. COVID anger.
Do what?
COVID anger.
Yeah, there are a lot of people pissed off about COVID.
I mean, we are.
Yeah, but I think you're talking about the other way. They're talking about crazy people getting mad because it's still around.
No. It's people getting mad because of crazy people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a backlash of COVID.
Because we can't move
We just
on.
can't fucking do, people.
We can't
We
move
can't
on.
fucking do.
We can't move on with
We
our
can't.
lives.
We can't avoid the plague like the plague.
People won't fucking leave it alone.
So what else you got, Corey? Okay. They will at some point. So hopefully we were talking about dying earlier.
Something about
And-
COVID restaurant policies,
This is
No
why I
gate.
get fired.
Yeah.
no gay court cases.
COVID restaurant policy.
Yeah, like we're not going to serve COVID people, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. And then we were equating it to like the no gay
Yeah,
case.
okay, so Corey and me were talking about this, and so you remember a few years ago, the guy sued, because he didn't want to make a cake for some fags.
Mhm.
Okay, so
And they
the
took that
same
out.
people that support that guy are now mad because restaurants are telling them to get the fuck out because they don't want to wear a mask.
Mhm.
So what we were getting at
This is to fill the rights of business.
is, it's basically business rights, correct?
Yeah.
So I mean,
Well, it's a private business.
right?
They're allowed to set their own rules.
Yeah.
To some degree.
Yeah, more or less. Well, I mean, this is not overbearingly discriminatory. It's covered
No.
by any
No.
I mean, Walmart
prohibitory action.
can legally throw you the fuck out of their store.
Yes.
Nobody can
If you
stop
don't show them
Walmart.
the receipt, yeah, they can throw you the fuck out. Especially like Sam's, they're well within their rights. You don't show them that receipt, they can rip your membership up on the spot.
No, we're talking about you don't wear your mask.
Oh, still though, I mean,
I'm just talking about they can throw you out for any reason. You don't have to have a fucking reason. You walk into a store
I don't like
owner
your face to
can
the fuck
throw
out.
you out. Yeah. And
You
that's
like
like
to talk
what we
about.
were talking about was now restaurant owners and store owners are getting to the point that they're going away from this customers always right bullshit.
Yeah, that was always bad.
to being like, okay, fuck you, get out.
Get the fuck on.
You know, and
Well, the thing is that the only reason why they went down that path so damn bad was because of that fucking Yelp bullshit. And they really started going back on it a little bit after the Yelp bullshit got so bad.
Well, now they're
Right.
starting to go back on those Yelp reviews and posting
Because it's
their
like-
side of it.
Because it's like, who
you're
the
a
fuck
fucking
cares?
yeah,
fuck.
you're a cunt. Go away.
Like, who the hell cares? Like, I can honestly
You're not
say,
making yourself look.
I have never made a decision on where to eat based off of the Yelp review.
I don't even use Yelp.
I don't even know what Yelp is really. To me, I mean, I
Is
know
it even
what
relevant anymore? I don't think it is.
I know it's a review thing, but I
That's
don't.
it.
I don't think. I mean, I don't use it.
I rarely read reviews.
There's a new restaurant that's opened up here in town. I made my own review of it based off looking at their menu and going, okay, so you just made yourself too pretentious for a town that's for basically glorified bullshit.
Okay, I'm curious.
Is it like, do they have a?
That's the. I don't think. I do
Do they
not
have a
think.
minimum dress code?
No, I don't think they have a dress code.
So you can go naked.
But the thing is they basically say they're an upscale restaurant in this shitty little town we live in.
They
Crackhead
act like
Central
they
Georgia.
should have a minimum, but as far as we know, they don't.
Right. They just yeah. But they okay. First off, you know that a restaurant's not going to make it in a small town if they don't list prices.
Applebee's didn't make it.
Okay, well, yeah, it's that policy. You have to ask. You can't afford it.
But that's the thing.
You
Is
can't afford it.
why would you open up something like this in a place with a median income of $18,500?
You know what I don't like when I see them in the menu
What?
is when people list their prices as menus and they don't have the .00 or point anything out behind it. They put like $15, $8.
Why does that bother you?
It just does. I don't know why.
What does the 95 just make you feel warm and cozy?
It makes you feel like I'm not paying $18.
Why?
$17.95. That's a
You
deal.
are paying $18.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Good God.
Okay, I am not like a smart guy.
You know, just this week,
That's just $20.
Exactly.
I
It's
got
psychology.
just this week
It makes me feel better.
about how smart Corey Hyde is.
I am
You wanna
smart.
Take it back now.
Yes, I want to take it back. Take it back and bury that moment
Oh, gosh.
in Tony's litter box.
What else you got, Corey?
That's the best you've got.
The best is yet to come.
No, I doubt it.
It really
I
is.
highly doubt it.
So Blake wanted to talk about a lot of canceled shows.
Yeah, I forgot them. Did you list them?
I wrote down some of them.
There were some shows that were canceled. And I
Last
said,
Man Standing.
yeah, I thought that was a kind of odd that got canceled.
Why, it's been terrible.
Has it? Well, that's the thing is I haven't seen it in like 5 years. So
Because it got terrible.
okay, well I can.
They
believe
got
it.
rid of the original girl that played Mandy, and it just got shitty. And then they took the Joe Jonas character and made him into an even bigger twat when they should have just left him away. Like I hate the dude. I wish he'd die. I don't like him. Don't like him in real life now because of his character.
Wow. I don't even know who this guy is.
Look, I quit watching it because I
Like
mean,
his
like,
pussy hurts all the time, and I'm just like, how the fuck?
Listen, you quit watching it and you're upset that the show is
I'm
canceled.
not upset that the show was canceled. I'm surprised it got canceled
Why? You know why?
because it
What
got
do you
picked
care?
up by CMT, the place where rednecks go to watch TV.
Even they said it was terrible.
And
They people.
it was geared toward rednecks. Like
Not
it was
enough.
obviously not, and it failed.
No, because rednecks don't really shop at like Cabela's. They shop at
No. Rednecks get
That's some
dick
weird-
hard over Cabela's in a heartbeat.
not Cabela's. They get it over Bass Pro.
Same thing.
It is not.
They are
It
their
is
own.
not.
They are.
It's not the
yes.
same thing.
What's that one in Maine?
I have no clue.
This out there.
Cabela's.
Duluth?
No.
No, I think you're talking about Cabela's. Like there's
Mm-mm.
no.
Mm-mm. We used to get it all the time. Although Dad got a lot of Cabela's too, though. Catalogs.
But yeah, the thing is that
Cabela's is like a little more upscale than Bass Pro. Cabela's is like that restaurant downtown Dakota.
I didn't even know that
Dakota-
restaurant.
that Dakotans can't afford.
yeah.
I'm not going downtown.
So they had to go to Bass Pro where they can send their children to go make
Not
it
good
for them.
enough that we have a
So
not
So
good
that
enough
way-
that Dakota has a golf club you can't afford to go.
that way Mama June,
Right.
You gotta have a restaurant, else you got, Corey?
Conan O'Brien.
Oh, they canceled Conan.
He hasn't been funny in a while either.
Yeah, since Norm Macdonald quit showing up on his show, it's been bad.
Since he quit showing up on live.
Yeah,
Well, since he was like, went to TBS, it's been terrible.
it was bad prior to that. I didn't like.
That's
I
why
always.
he got canned off of where he was at. and
I
went
hate to
TBS.
say it, but I preferred Leno to Conan O'Brien.
I don't know.
I preferred Letterman to all of them, but
Yeah.
So
All right, moving on. Who else got canceled?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I never watched it.
no, it's
Basically, it's the Lonely Island boys from Saturday Night Live.
it was the best way I know to describe it is it
And
was
Terry
like
Crews.
the Discount Reno 911.
They had the,
Had some black dude in it.
yeah, wasn't he,
What
no,
was his name?
Terry Crews.
no, they had the other guy. He was on
The other
like Law and
black
Order or something.
Ice-T.
All right, but he was racist. I know Terry Crews was in
He's
it.
angling for that
It
Fox
was like
Nation job.
Andre something or another.
Okay, sure,
Okay.
sure.
Anyways,
But
Just read the list real quick. Come on.
Criminal Minds.
Thank God.
I never watched it to get into it. The Tammy show, Tammy will get to it.
Megan likes it.
Walking Dead.
Now that one's gone.
Well, there's only so much they do. They
Twilight Zone.
what?
Twilight Zone.
That came back?
Yeah, they redid it. I think Netflix did it.
Oh, okay. Well, no wonder why it's gone.
Yeah,
New Dobbs.
that one got canceled because the flesh-colored hair man was a nut.
Supernatural.
You didn't watch that
Yeah, I
either.
didn't watch it, but everybody else for some reason did.
And Sabrina.
Yeah, the Adventures of the Netflix Sabrina the Teenage Witch thing.
They didn't cancel it.
Yeah, it's canceled.
Well, they ended it.
No, they were going to do another
That's really
part for it, but then they ended it. Yeah,
Well, no, they ended it because COVID started. They decided they're like, all right, we're going to end it.
they were going to bring it back, but not now. So
Oh, really?
no,
700
Well, it
Club
was
guy into
And I'll tell you why that
no,
was.
he just left to do it. He was 700 Club.
Well, it got too expensive to film after COVID,
Oh,
so they were going to just end it. So they ended it by killing her. So yeah, there's only so much more they can do with it.
so there's Derek and one more watching right now.
No, he doesn't. That's somebody
It
else.
doesn't show up because I was watching on there
So
too.
if
and
you're
it doesn't
watching,
show up.
go find a petition, and we'll start a petition to bring back Stan Against Evil, which was like the best show in the last 20 years, to be honest.
Yeah, it was. I just finished it again the other day.
That was fantastic.
It was on
Fantastic
IFC and on change.org. Okay,
Is it?
there
Is
is
there
a
already?
petition to stage Stand Against Evil. With that being said, if you haven't watched it, Christopher Maloney also does a show called Happy with Oswald Patton. That is hilarious.
No.
Not
and
watch it
weird.
with children.
Okay.
No.
Do not watch it with children.
That's some weird shit.
Even though it has a little cartoon unicorn in it, it is not for kids.
And children.
Okay?
and children.
It has children in it too. It has Santa Claus, but it is bad Santa.
It really shouldn't have children in it either.
What else we got to talk about?
That's all. Papers blank after
That's
that.
it. Nothing else.
I got
Corey's
nothing
got a
else.
Florida man story. We're going to do that in just a minute. What Florida man story? Huh? I thought I had it queued up perfectly.
Should have done the.
I thought I had it queued up. Oh, been a pack of lies. Because I even looked up the time that it was, but it's not.
Should have continued with these things.
This one.
Okay.
Derek wants to thank you for taking away her. Oh, just to live without her. The best day of his life.
All right. You ready?
With the queen.
No. No.
Are you ready?
No, it wasn't there this month. Oh, baby, only fool.
There you go, Corey.
I have to listen to this. Gotta catch you too. That's the goddamn truth.
Oh, God.
Where the hell did you find this?
I just found it searching the interwebs.
This is it. This is it.
Yeah, I mean, we could not top this.
No.
I mean, we might. This is it. This is our Florida Man first week. That's all. I can't top that. What did he say?
Who gave Marco Rubio a sentence?
Who the hell is this? This people deserve a record. Is there a video to this? Wow.
This is a Florida man bad and busted, too.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow, 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 wow. Oh, my story is far more boring compared to that song.
That is,
How do I top that? How do I top that, folks?
that is done by Ross Childs.
That was awesome.
We need to do more.
And I'm officially subscribing to him on.
I mean, that's great. I'm going to send that to people now.
I'm going to message this guy. We want to interview you.
If we got a show for you, buddy.
If we ever get a live venue, we want you to play.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sending him a message right now. I'm going to say, will you do an interview on the Fat, Bald, and White podcast?
All right, Corey, what's your Florida man news?
Well, this story caught national attention.
Oh,
This is the one with the man who was catching the alligator with his trash can.
okay.
Have you seen that?
No.
Well,
Tell a story.
yeah.
Tell a story.
Okay, so Eugene Bobby, originally from Philadelphia. He's only been in Florida for a year.
That's all it takes.
It is 5 days
The
in
minute
Florida.
you cross the line,
Mine,
you can
out the
become a
window.
Florida man.
Yeah, there's like a lot of brains at the end of the.
The second you cross the line.
No, the minute you get the driver's license, it's over.
Is that it? You do a lobotomy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Part of it.
So there's a viral video of him going around, of him catching an alligator in his garbage bin, as I guess it's his house, whatever we say. But he's quoted, "Well, somebody's got to step up and do something. We all got to look out for each other, right?" I don't know the procedure, so I did it my own way.
So I seen this story, and I didn't know if they were like making him out to be a bad guy or what, because it did not sound like they were treating him well. It was like they were kind of like being condescending that he done this, like it was an animal rights violation. And I'm sitting there like, this guy should be hailed a hero. He puts an alligator in a trash
And
can.
look it go, it's catch and release.
I thought it was great. I thought he should have killed it, but you know,
No.
Yes.
That's the other Florida man. They teach
you
it.
heard the
It
song.
knows what it is.
This doesn't sound like a good Florida man story.
Well, it was the biggest Florida man story of the week. Well, second biggest Florida man story of the week. The biggest one, Dog the Bounty Hunter's chasing down.
Man, I don't even think that story's that damn big.
It's big for them, but
That's all they got. Biden's in office. They gotta go after hashtag ban life.
Lives in a van, it's Florida man.
anyways, that is the Florida man story for the week. Man catches alligator in trash can
And let it go.
and then lets it go. So, anything else we want to talk about?
No.
No? We're good?
I got nothing.
All right. Well, that is it for the Fat Bald and White podcast. Check us out online. We're doing the YouTube show. Now it's
Two people.
two people.
Hey, two people.
Thanks for checking us out. And go listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast. I was informed that we officially got rated on Apple Podcast this week,
Oh,
but I
0.2.
could not pull the rating up.
So
So,
not too good.
we got rated. Not
Yeah.
rated.
yes. So, I guess that's good.
Maybe.
And
I mean, at least we caught their attention.
somebody's attention was captured. Check us out. We also have Patreon where we do a special episode every 2 weeks. And that's this week.
Oh, we're doing a Patreon.
Now we're
episode?
going to do a Patreon episode. It will not be on Facebook Live, sadly.
But you have to pay for it.
Well, Derek does pay for it, but we
He can
shouldn't give
follow it on
others,
his own damn
we
time.
shouldn't give others the free video. So,
Yeah, you got something. Two people
yep.
that never said a word.
Yes. Check us out, fatbaldandwhite.com.
You could have spoken.
Find us
We were counting on you
I have-
Facebook.
I do have something somewhere where I could have
Yeah.
spoken with you.
on the floor.
I can pick it back up.
That's it for us. We'll see you next week.
They can't hear it. They don't hear the banjos.
All right, we're out.
Bye, YouTube. Been fun.
Goodbye.